top of the stretch. Joyful Justice heads for home. Still in front, top of the lane. It's set down for the drive down. Maximum Offers cut loose outside. Now Maximum Offers in front of the 8th pole. Joyful Justice fights back toward the inside. These two streaking past the 16th pole together. And it's Maximum Offer getting the upper hand in deep stretch. Betty's Pearl too late. Maximum Offer won it. Tight for second. Betty's Pearl or Joyful Justice. Leilani was fourth.
That's Maximum Offer with the win in race number 3, trained by Kenny McPeak with jockey Jose Ortiz aboard.
At 3 races already in the books for today, but a big win for Jose Ortiz, and Wave News reporter Fernando Garcia Francescini caught up with him in the winner's circle.
We are here with Jose Ortiz, the winner of race number 3 with Maximum Offer. First of all, congratulations. How are you feeling?
It feels great, you know, to win a day like today. It always feels great to win the winner's circle.
At what point in the race did you know that you had it? Because it was kind of like, it was close for a while.
Yeah, it was close. I broke good, and we set up slow fractions, and I was very happy throughout the race. Around the quarter pole, I thought that I had a very good chance to win the way she was reacting to my command, so I asked her to go, and she responded really good.
Tell me about Maximum Offer, the horse. What makes that horse special from others that you've ridden before?
No, she's a horse that is improving. She's starting to run with better company now. Hopefully next time we go into a stakes race, which is the biggest ones, and today was a condition, and she did that very nicely, so hopefully she keep improving and she move forward.
You know, Jose is my Puerto Rican brother, and there are a lot of Puerto Rican jockeys here for the Kentucky Derby weekend. How does it feel for you to be able to represent for the island on such a huge stage?
I mean, it's always a pleasure and a blessing to represent the island with a lot of respect. We got 7 jockeys from Puerto Rico riding in the Kentucky Derby, which is amazing. It's almost half of the field. And, you know, we got a great group of guys here from Puerto Rico, and we just hoping everybody come back safe, everybody got a good race. But, yeah, we are very proud, and I'm sure the other guys are as well, and we're trying to represent Puerto Rico the best way we can.
Yeah, we're all hoping for a safe and fun weekend for everyone. Felicidades.
Gracias.
And from the winner's circle, Fernando Garcia Francescini, Wave News. For now, I'll go ahead and send things back to you.
Thank you, Fernando.
Is sponsored by Thomas Law Offices. When you need a lawyer, choosing the winning team matters. The odds of winning the Derby can be 20 to 1 or higher. But after an injury, the odds shouldn't be stacked against you. You deserve a fair shot at recovery. Thomas Law Offices, your winning team.
Love how he said my Puerto Rican brother Fernando from Puerto Rico too.
Yes.
So I love how he says all the jockeys' names
He says them accurately.
He does.
As you do too, because you also speak Spanish.
I do, but I am not from South America. Just half Bolivian.
Yes. Okay. So Jose Ortiz will have Always a Runner in the Oaks race, and then Golden Tempo in the Derby. Let's go to Mike and Kendrick. And Mike, you said that Always a Runner is your pick, huh? Is that true?
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay.
I think she has a fantastic chance. I think some of the fans in the early betting kind of think this along the same line. But hey, I'm 0 for 3, but race the fourth race will be the charm, I think, for me today. I don't know.
This 4th race, this was coming out of the chute, and Don was talking about how on the first turn you can feel the horses going by. Well, we are right here at this part of the first turn. We're right by the chute, so when that gate opens, we can almost feel them going by us. Mike, this is a maiden race, and we were talking about it earlier because the odds come out. But I'm not so sure how they determine the odds outside of just their works during the week.
Well, you know, you got to throw a lot of things into the box to try to figure the odds. I know the odds makers, they look at the workouts in the mornings. They look at their bloodlines. They look at powerful owners, like a Rapoli, Juddmonte, Godolphin, and they look at the owners. They look at the trainer, and you know, a lot of times it's just a strong, educated guess because it's very tough. You know, when it can be a head scratcher with all these horses making their career debuts. You don't know what you have exactly until they run the first race.
You're talking about owner and trainer, and jockey, Godolphin plus Brad Cox plus Gerard Ortiz on Passerine.
Yeah, and it opened up at 8-1. The fans took notice. They looked at their program and said, yeah, they're starting today on Oaks Day. They probably figure they're trying to showcase this filly. I'm going with number 1 Hedge Book. Flavian Pratt aboard for the one and only Chad Brown. We're going to get him. We're going to get him to the winner's circle sooner or later. And they were expected to take money. They're the 8-5 favorite right now. Hedge Book, a couple months ago, she almost won the race. She was a runner-up by 2 lengths. Prior to that race, she finished 3rd. So she's kind of been knocking on the door. Number 4, Couplet, a gun runner filling in here for Michael McCarthy. She's racing for the first time in her career today, running in the colors of Juddmonte. The 6, I said, keep an eye on her. Passerine making her career debut, daughter of Derby winner Nyquist. Passerine, owned by Godolphin, and maybe trainer Brad Cox wanted to target a start today on the special Oaks card, and she's attracted Irad Ortiz. She's in the running too. Who do you like here?
I'm going to just take a swing at it and just go with Brad Cox just because he's the Louisville guy.
He's in the hunt. He's in the hunt, no question.
The 11 horse right there having a little trouble going in there. That's Tammy's Kiss. Does not want to go into the gate. This is one of the things we were talking about. You just don't know what these horses are going to do when they get out here for the first time.
Almost a couple more, looks like. A couple of stragglers getting in there.
Zingraya. And one more to go.
In the gate. And they're up. And off to an even start. Rose of San Antone far outside. Mattis Grove down from the inside, showing some speed as well as they race up the chute and they come to the main tracks. And Brea way out there, Tramontana. So those 3 from their outside post race out and try and angle over toward the inside to lead the way. Mattis Grove just behind them, racing in 4th. Lexi V's now 5th. Passerine in 6th. Hedge Book over to the inside, 7th. Tammy's Kiss is 8th. Gerber Daisy's racing in 9th. Couplet is 10th by another 5 or so. And outrun is Bella Ella for a quarter and a sharp 22 and 2 5/5 seconds. Far turn run. Rose of San Antone's out there with a narrow lead. 3 furlongs to go. Zengrea's keeping the pressure up every step of the way. Tramontana 3 wide and honing in from there. And Lexi V is sent to the far outside by Edgar Morales. 4 or 5 wide for the run by the quarter pole. Passerine is picking through the pack. Mattis Grove's in with a shot of behind horses. And goes outside and back inside as they're off the turn. Rose of San Antone still in front. Passerine coming down the center. Mattis Grove comes slicing through between. Mattis Grove is up for the lead. Passerine runs up into 2nd. Couplet is late on the scene, far outside. 50 to go. Mattis Grove, Passerine. These 2 dueling to the wire together. It is tight. Passerine might have got the nose down on Mattis Grove. Couplet 3rd.
Hey, looks like Passerine got the win there. Shannon, I'm starting to order that Brinks truck back up, fire back up, get through this traffic, because I've got a winner for the first time all day.
Yeah, Brad Cox. We talked about Brad Cox, Juddmonte rather, and perfectly timed ride by Irad Ortiz to get this victory today.
It came around down that outside, was able to nip them at the end. We'll have much more coming out here from Kentucky Oaks Day here at Churchill Downs.
He's going to pull ahead. The Twin Spires expert picks were all optimistic.
You've got the best speed rating in the field. Don't fail me now.
Man, I love this horse's name.
And from far behind, here comes Frank. It's neck and neck. Frank is winning. Frank wins.
No matter how you pick your horse, bet with Twin Spires, the official betting partner of the Kentucky Derby. Get your bet back if your horse finishes 2nd or 3rd in eligible races.
Toyota Tacoma has been the #1 selling truck in its class for the past 21 years. You want to know how they stay #1?
You give Tacoma a more advanced powertrain. This hybrid iForce Max delivers 326 horsepower.
Tacoma's off-road capabilities are better than ever. And you've got an available 14-inch touchscreen.
And Tacoma has the best resale in its class.
Get 4.99 APR financing on a 26 Tacoma or a $299 a month lease.
America drives Toyota.
Let's go places.
Bourbon and Beyond is back, blending world-class music, food, bourbon, and more, featuring Foo Fighters, Mumford & Sons, Chris Stapleton, Dave Matthews Band, plus Queens of the Stone Age, Casey Musgraves, Red Clay Strays, Hootie and the Blowfish, and so many more. Bourbon and Beyond returns to Kentucky Expo Center September 24th through 27th with access to the thrills of Kentucky Kingdom Theme Park. Passes are on sale now at bourbonandbeyond.com.
Hello, I'm Dr. Robert Shoring with Advanced Implant Centers. I have 35 years experience and have performed over 17,000 dental implant procedures. It'd be my honor to meet you for a free consultation and give you the healthy, confident smile you deserve with our best price guarantee.
I wished I'd have financed it 5 years ago, 6 years ago, and gone ahead and got it done because it makes that big a difference.
I love my smile.
Do I recommend Dr. Shoring? Absolutely.
Visit AdvancedImplantCenters.com. Change your smile, change your life.
Mortgages in town.
For over 40 years, Kentuckiana has trusted BJ Heating and Cooling. Before you buy, get our free second opinion over the phone. No extra appointments. Don't pay more for the same thing. We can save you thousands on a new Bryant system.
Call the experts you can trust at BJ Heating and Cooling.
I'm attorney John D. Camillus. My experience and success cover a broad spectrum. Car wrecks, slip and falls, dog bites, nursing home abuse, and large semi-crashes. Call me.
Welcome back to Churchill Downs. Man, Arad Ortiz having a good day. Just won again in race 4. Won in the first race of the day. And then his brother won race number 3. So
the Ortiz brothers just running the show down here on Oaks Day to start off.
Yeah, Arad is in the Oaks and the Derby. He will be on the favorite in both of those races for trainer Todd Fletcher. He is Zany in the Oaks and then Renegade in the Derby. And I don't know why I did not bring a bobby pin to pin my fascinator.
I didn't either, but I have mine is elastic. It's held down, and I tightened it a little bit too. So that might be the key here. Make sure you hold on to your hats and fascinators, lady. I'm seeing a lot of people walking around just holding on to their heads.
Yes. Yeah. Let's check in with Logan Perrone, see how he's doing. Oh, sorry. We're going to do weather.
As we're complaining about the wind, let's send things over to the weather with Brian and Kevin. Hey, guys.
Kevin. Hey.
Hello. You know, we mentioned make sure you bring a coat. Make sure you bring, something to stay dry in case we had a brief shower. We never mentioned the bobby pin thing.
I know.
I want to add that to the list.
I was thinking, just in general, I wanted to wear one.
I needed that myself.
Kevin has joined us because we're about to do the change in the guard here. He's going to take over for the afternoon. But he walked up right away and made fun of me.
Looks like an Eskimo up
I
here.
have a heated pad. I'm keeping my hands in. It's cold, Kevin.
Yeah, you could probably sell that for some high dollars out here. I want to just take a look around. We've got a lot of folks bundled up. They've got the jackets on. They've got, sort of towels, shawls, and I've seen blankets that they've been buying out here. So
well, people spent a lot of money on their outfits, so they don't really want to cover them up. So they're trying to get creative with that idea.
They're selling those derby blankets you saw there for 50 bucks out here, and there you go. There's another one. Looks like a little blanket. Yeah. Hey, you got to do what you got to do if you're out here in the cool. This will be one of the coldest Oaks and coldest derbies we've had in decades.
Yeah, it looks to be the case. Let me show you what it looks like right now from our SkyTrack camera, the Twin Spires. Usually you see the sea of pink when everybody runs up to the stands. Not quite another race time yet. We're getting close though. Current temperature. We've been bouncing around between 57 and 59-ish so far in Louisville. The radar is on, but no rain being detected. So we're looking good there. We're not worried about rain this afternoon, but we do have this off and on set up with the clouds moving in.
Yeah, and that's the deal. It's going to be more clouds than sun, unfortunately, today, but there will be some breaks, and we've seen that already. And boy, it makes a difference. If you're in the sun, it feels pretty good. Bad part is adding to it, which Shannon and Olivia alluded to, the wind, and we're seeing those winds coming out of the north and northwest at about 16 miles an hour.
Yeah, Bowman at about 26. We've been averaging about 22 to 28 here in Louisville for a gust. We'll try to be optimistic and see if we can get that thermometer up to 64. Even if it did, keep in mind, dress for the 50s. That's the key thing. But look how we dropped tonight. That leads us to Kevin's point about Derby 1, 52. If we hit that 59 and stay at that level or lower, it will indeed be the coolest since 1989. There is a slightly better chance that we could get a few more specks on the radar in terms of showers, so we may have a bit more of a challenge on that, but don't let it ruin your plans. Again, it'll be the same setup, really. Temperature-wise, it'll have these cool drops when you get cloudy. As long as you're prepared for that, you'll have a great old time.
Yeah, we'll keep it just at 20% for now. Another important thing for this evening, because the Oaks post time is so late, it will be sort of after sunset, so it's going to be cooling down even more.
Oh, good point. So Olivia and Shannon, get ready, because tonight, as those head out to those the galas for this evening with a clearing sky, that thermometer is going to be tinking several degrees per hour.
Well, it's a good thing I'll be in the studio with Kevin too, where it's warm and not windy.
Right. Yeah, you won't have to worry about a fascinator flying off your head and or papers flying away or anything like that.
Night at the galas tonight at 9 o'clock here on Wave. We'll take you inside some of the most exclusive parties in town. Show you all the celebrities taking the red carpet tonight. The celebrities who decided, no, I don't want to stay and see the Oaks. I want to get to the party. Yeah.
And some of them may just head over right after the race.
Yeah, they might. They might. We'll have to wait and see again.
I wonder where Nicole Scherzinger will go.
Oh, and we only found out today that she was even going to be here, and she'll be singing the national anthem today for the Oaks.
And by the way, Churchill still hasn't released who's doing Riders Up tomorrow, so we'll find out. All right, now let's check in with Logan Perone.
Well, it's a party in a parking lot here, but you got to get out of the parking lot at some point, and that's what Deja is here for. Deja, how are we feeling today? What you doing?
Feeling great. It's very windy, but the feel of everything, it's very comforting to be able to get out and shuttle.
Yeah, talk a little bit about that. Let's show them who made the sign. Is that?
I made the sign.
Is it working?
So far, well, we just got out, so we're hoping that we can make a little bit. It's the first of the month, so.
Gotcha. Have you ever done this before? Is this a new venture for you?
It's a new thing for me, and I'm hoping it takes me far.
Now, any game plan here? What's the goal with this? I mean, obviously, $25 a ride. Where are you picking people up? Where can they find you? And can they call that number and get a good time, get a good ride?
Yes, they can call the number there. I will be here at Speedway by Churchill Downs if anybody needs a ride.
All right, guys, 270-243-6973. Deja, she'll get you where you want to be, all right? Thank you so much. Good luck today, and we'll send it back to you guys.
That is hysterical.
You know, Logan is finding so many fun people, and he's not even in the gates of Churchill Downs.
Right? Yeah, good point. Look at those beautiful hats there. You know, you can do whatever you want when you come here to Churchill Downs for Oaks and Derby. You can be wild and flashy, and Marissa Burke found someone just like that.
And she promised us she found her, and now we're hearing more about that Dolly look.
So this outfit is for Shannon because she loves her some Dolly, and so does Jordan, because this is not his first time doing a Dolly Parton inspired look. This is what, your second year doing this?
Yeah, second year, and I talked to you last year. It was so great. I was like, oh my gosh, my friend Riz.
Okay, but this year you've kind of elevated things, so let's talk about it.
Yeah, I wanted to, last year it was an homage to Dolly. This year I wanted to throw in a little Porter Wagner vibe from the Porter Wagner show, who helped Dolly get her career in Nashville. So, we've got the kind of nudie suit, which is a famous brand of suits that he would wear, and it was rhinestoned and things. And so I added some pink flowers that felt fitting, a little yellow bell bottoms for the 70s, you know. And if you're familiar with the show, then you'll even know he wrote "Hi" on the he had it on the inside of his jacket. So But you know, it's fun. I made all of this myself, and I spend a few weeks putting it together, and I love it. It's so much fun to be here. It's a family tradition, and yeah.
And you're all about the details, because also you got to turn around. We got to show off the back. You didn't even talk about the back. Oh.
Beautiful butterfly. Actually, I had a friend get this for my birthday from a thrift store, and it's a placemat.
Oh my
It's like a vintage placemat, and I just said it's got to go on the suit.
And I'm about to say, it looks like it belongs.
Yeah. It's Dolly inspired. I love Dolly. I'm the sponsor for the Imagination Library in Montgomery County in Mount Sterling. And so love Dolly, and just thought I'd pay an homage to all the great things that she does as well today.
Ooh, I hope that she sees this and recognizes, oh, but we found your entourage, because look, it's a real party.
Yes.
So, guys, I love that Jordan does this every year, and I hope that Shannon enjoys seeing all of the details that he has put in.
Miss you, Shannon.
Back to you.
Oh, that is fantastic. I love it. Wave News helped bring Dolly Parton's Imagination Library to Louisville. We're so proud of that, and the program is wonderful. So if you have a child 5 years old or younger, you can sign them up to get a free book in the mail every single month from birth through the age of 5. By the way, so I had mentioned earlier I love Dolly Parton, and so someone sent me her Derby picks. I don't know how they know. Do you want to take a guess at what they are? Her 1, 2, 3 for Derby?
I don't have my list right in front of me, so I'm going to let you surprise me.
Okay. It's number 9, 2, and 5.
9, 2, and oh my. Okay, that took us a while because you said, why did someone send me?
How do they know?
Okay, that makes sense.
And
9, 2, 5.
9, 2,
wow.
Working 9 to 5.
I'll let you take it away here, Shannon. Send it to break.
All right, we'll be right back. We have a race number 5 coming up at 2:35. We'll be right back.
Oaks Day Data is sponsored by Twin Spires. The full race card for Oaks Day 2024 set a new betting record at $75.3 million wagered. The highest handle for the Oaks race was $24.7 million in 2022.
If you're shopping for trusted, high-quality new tires, look no further than Big O Tires. We're so confident in the tires we sell, we offer a 3-year full road hazard repair warranty, as well as free flat repair, rotations, and balancing. Come into your locally owned Big O Tires.
There's Mexican food, and then there's Gustavo's. 5 locations, Gustavo's Mexican Grill.
The disaster transforms your home into chaos. This is the world of Paul Davis Restoration. Ready to restore your home, to make things right. Paul Davis Property Restoration Experts.
When picking a horse, there's no such thing as a sure thing. But when picking a truck like Ford F-Series, there is. Because you don't become the best-selling truck 49 years straight by being a long shot.
They're off in the Kentucky Derby.
Ford F-Series, the only sure thing on race day. Or any other day. Sorry, fella.
In commercial fencing, reliability matters. At locally owned Okolona Fence, we show up on time, answer when you call, and get the job done right. Built with American-made products you can trust. Okolona Fence, reliable every time.
We all work hard, and now relaxing can be more affordable than ever at Southern Comfort Hot Tubs. New spas start at just $39.99. Now through Saturday, hot tubs are up to 50% off.
Family-owned Southern Comfort Hot Tubs. Relax more, pay less.
Cinco de Mayo hits different at El Nopal. Free queso and $5 El Nopal Blue Agave shots. And to top it off, get free sopapillas. See ya on Cinco for free queso and sopapillas.
At Big O, that now is no problem at all.
Step into spring savings with $50 to $100 instant savings on 4 select in-stock tires. And use your Big O credit card to get $50 in rebate savings.
Big O Tires, the team you trust.
Happy Oaks Day. It's lunchtime there. Take advantage of that all-inclusive food while you're out there. Hey, we were laughing about what would be Dolly Parton's picks, 9, 2, and 5. I looked it up. In the Derby race, though, 9 would be the Puma, 2 would be Albus. Oh, no, but right to party number 5, scratch. So
she'd have to pick something else.
She would have to, or she could just go with an exacta there and just keep it with 9
and 2.
And then question mark.
That is one of the best songs, isn't it?
It's a great song. Now it's going to be stuck in my head all day.
We'll see people out here. I took off the coat again. It is the weirdest. It's cold, and then it gets warm.
And then it's cold again. See, that's why I'm sticking with the pashmina, so I can, like, get it over my shoulders, it's over my arms. Yeah, it's all about balance right now. But hey, great party going on here at the backside. A great crowd that started showing up at 5 o'clock this morning with people setting up their chairs.
And Camille Gear is on the backside as well.
Well, we all know one of the best parts about Oaks and Derby Day is the fashion. Of course, what people wear to the track, but also you can't forget about the merch tent as well. We're here on the backside at the merch tent with Maggie. Maggie, if you want to step over, just tell me so far. I know, it's been a little slow morning. It's going to pick up later in the day. But what has been the most popular thing, and why do you think that's maybe been selling so well?
So we have been selling cruisers. They've been most popular. I mean, it is freezing. People don't want to have their hands cold. And some popular t-shirts, the 152s, the black ones. Also, these black ones, they're also the 152. They've been the most popular ones that's been selling.
I love it. Perfect. And like she said, you can buy pretty much an array of things on the backside, and I'm sure there's more merch tents around the track as well, but you can get everything from hats, shirts, polos, sweatshirts. I've even heard of some people getting blankets too, so make sure when you're out the track, you also spend a little cash, get something to remember Oaks 152 and Derby 152 as well. Guys, back to you.
Yes, I bet those blankets, sweatshirts, hugely popular for those people who came unprepared.
Smart for the koozies, too, because, yeah, you're thinking about, you're grabbing something cold.
Right.
Yeah, you don't want your hands to be cold. My hands are cold, and I'm not even holding on to a drink right now. So, yeah, I feel for those people.
There is the live look right there at the backside and all of those barns back there. And, those trainers, they have just a few more hours until the Oaks race, and then of course the Derby tomorrow. And at this point, all the hard work has been done, all the exercise has been done, all the schooling and the gate and the paddock has been finished, and now it's just holding your breath, hoping that that horse is happy and healthy for the big race.
And we know it's a long day for the horses, the trainers. We're here when they're already awake too. And I mean, they start their mornings at like 4 o'clock, and then tonight the big Oaks race coming on late. So very long day for them.
Long day. Hopefully they get a nap. And let's go to David Mattingly right now. He is joining us from the Starting Gate Pavilion.
I want to introduce you to two of my new best friends from Sacramento, California. They're both got the red and black cardinal colors with them, but that's not why they bought those blankets. It's a bit chilly up here.
Oh, yeah. It's very cold, but we love it. We love this place.
Now, this is a bucket list thing for you. Your first Derby experience. What do you think so far?
Absolutely. It's been great. I mean, it's beautiful country we're in here. A lot different than out west, but yeah, we're loving it.
You also got into town early, so you were able to partake of the bourbon. So how has the Louisville experience been treating you?
Bardstown's a hit. We did Lux Row, we did Bardstown Distillery, we did
Four Roses.
Yeah. We did
all in one day?
No, we had 2 days. Yeah, 2 days.
Our wives drove the car.
Yeah.
They were fine.
Yeah. Yeah, we had a driver, so we're safe drunks, so it's all good.
Are you okay today? I mean,
No, we're a little parched, and we need to focus for tomorrow. Because apparently there's another race on Saturday. Is it?
Is there something going on tomorrow?
Yeah. It's called the Derby, and I hate to break it to you, it's going to be even colder tomorrow too.
I'm going to wear my thermals tomorrow. I think, yeah.
You and me both.
Okay.
We'll all be stuck in the Derby look tomorrow.
There you go. Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
We love it.
All right, guys. Thanks a lot. Good. I hope all your horses win.
All right.
All right. Thanks. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Yeah, we keep reminding people it's going to be colder tomorrow. So this is kind of like the test run. If you can handle this, hopefully you can handle tomorrow. But if you can't handle this, good luck tomorrow and pack extra layers.
Yeah, coldest Derby since 1989. Yeah.
But we keep saying it's going back and forth. It feels fine, and then it doesn't feel fine. So maybe tomorrow we can feel fine more than we feel not fine. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see tomorrow. But we have a long day ahead of us first.
Hey, look at there's the infield. Do you see my sons down there?
Yeah, we should get a camera on them. Make sure they're not into any trouble. They're good kids.
Let's zoom in. I don't know. That could be. He could be among that group. All right, we're going to go to Jose Zazaya right now. He is in the paddock with one of the fans. That's not Kate.
The sun is out. It doesn't feel like the time has passed by. If you could believe, we're getting to that afternoon point, but the excitement, the eagerness, the passion has not gone away. I think that's made true by just how much hard work so many of our new friends and guests have put into all the lovely outfits. My new friends here as well, wanting to show off all their hard work. Ladies, for the folks at home, if you wanted to introduce yourself, say where you're from, and we'll go from there.
Okay, I'm Leslie Ellis from Lexington.
I'm Holly Owens from Harrisburg.
All right, being here, what you might argue is the biggest weekend in Louisville, ladies, has being here, because we're all, Derby and Oaks veterans, has it lost its luster being a part of just the atmosphere and everything going on?
Oh, absolutely not. It's my favorite time of year, and it just gets better and better.
Yes. How about you?
Absolutely, I agree completely. This is like our family time, and it's like basically our vacation, and we look so forward to it. We talk about it all year.
Now, question for the outfits, and I know you each have your flares and your styles. Could you guess at saying how long ago you decided this is what I want my inspiration to be for either outfit?
Right. I usually start in January, yeah, and sometimes I'll even think about it when I leave. The Derby last year, you kind of have in your mind, you're like, I did this kind of hat, that time I'll do something different, But I always start in January. I always choose the dress first and then have my hat custom made to match the dress. So.
Similar approach for you?
Yes, absolutely. I would say about January, but even after we leave today, I will be looking at everybody's fashions and putting them in the bank for later.
Because you might be seeing, obviously, I think these kinds of outfits, you put so much care into it, and it attracts everybody saying, hi, oh my gosh, I love what you did. And you'll do the same whenever you see someone coming across.
Absolutely, absolutely, yes.
All right, what's a must-do before our afternoon and evening is up here for Oaks Night?
A must-do? Well, I don't know. So this is our first year. We're in the Woodford Paddock Club, which is an amazing experience. That's been great. We try to do as much as we can, but yeah.
Yes. And definitely considering it's a night race this year, I would definitely get a rest in. You rest your feet, rest your energy, because then tomorrow we start all over again at 8:30.
Might I ask, is that keeping the feet are going to be crucial for you to, have that endurance throughout the day?
Yes, absolutely. Yes. Tell them what you've done with your lidocaine.
Well, I read a helpful hack online that if you spray your feet with lidocaine spray, it helps the pain. So I actually just sprayed about 5 minutes ago.
Preempting the pain is what I'm hearing you say.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Well, ladies, thank you so much for your time. I wish you the best for the rest of the afternoon and the evening because, yes, like you said, there's still a lot more to go, isn't there?
Yes, long day.
All right, we'll send it back to you guys up at the desk.
Oh, we need to check in with them later. We need Jose to find them later because I've heard about that lidocaine hack too, and I need to know if it works.
Well, try it.
Well, why would I try it when I can let someone else try it for me?
That's true. All right, those are the race payouts for race number 4. We have race 5 coming up in just a little bit at 2:35. So good time for us to take a quick break. We'll be right back.
there's Mexican food, and then there's Gustavo's. 5 locations, Gustavo's Mexican Grill.
In our lives, we are given countless choices and the courage to forge our own paths. Some journeys are direct, others take time, patience, and perseverance. But every path begins with a single decision: to start. At Ivy Tech Sellersburg, opportunity isn't a finish line, it's a foundation. A place where potential is discovered, skills are built, and futures take shape. No matter where life takes you, remember, it all starts here.
Want an SUV that gets up to 560 miles per tank? There's a Honda for that. Visit Louisville Honda World and save now. The CR-V gas and hybrid models are in stock and on sale from $299 a month or with 2.99% APR. Drive more with CR-V and make less stops at the pump. CR-V hybrids get up to 560 miles per tank. Want to fit your crew and your cargo? There's a Honda for that. Save on CR-V gas and hybrid models from $299 a month or 2.99% when you visit Louisville Honda World today.
To everyone making time for life's best moments, let us celebrate with you.
In Wisconsin, we love celebrating together.
Big days or any other day.
So much.
From hot and juicy to ooey gooey
to oh my word.
Oh my word. Serving you a handcrafted meal that makes
today a little bit more special. That's what fills us up inside.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
Yeah.
It's time to plan a family get-together between your family and the Corolla family. Toyota Corolla has set the standard for dependability and value for generations. That's why it's often passed down between generations. In fact, it's the most dependable in its class, built right here in the USA. And so is the versatile new Corolla Cross with plenty of cargo space. Now get 4.99 APR financing on a new Corolla or a $209 a month lease. Or lease this Corolla Cross for $259 a month. America drives Toyota. Let's go places.
In Kentucky, we know that performance out of the gate matters. When life changes in an instant, you want representation that rises to the occasion and finishes strong. Thomas Law Offices, fighting for Kentucky, fighting for you.
May your trifecta hit and your bourbon pour easy. And when the race is done, come find your finish line at Hardin County Honda.
Happy Derby, Kentuckiana. Go, baby, go!
Passerine is picking through the pack. Battis Groves in with a shot of behind horses and goes outside and back inside as they're off the turn. Rose of San Antone still in front. Passerine coming down the center. Battis Grove comes slicing through between. Battis Grove is up for the lead. Passerine runs up into second. Couplet is late on the scene far outside. 50 to go. Battis Grove, Passerine. These two dueling to the wire together. It is tight. Passerine might have got the nose down on Battis Grove. Couplet third.
There's Passerine with the win. Arad Ortiz. Brad Cox, the trainer of that horse, grew up just a couple of blocks away here from Churchill Downs. So Louisville native with that win.
We love seeing a Louisville guy in the winner's circle there. Fernando Garcia Franceschini caught up with him after that win.
Well, we're here with Louisville native Brad Cox, just won with Passerine. How are you feeling? It's the first win of the day.
Yeah, no, I was, glad to get the first one. Hopefully another one down the road. But, big win, filly first time out. Showed a lot there. Irad gave her a good trip. And she's a talented filly we've liked for a long time. And took a little while to get her to the races, but it was a big win.
Tell me about working with Irad. How was that?
I mean, obviously he's a super talented rider that, we asked to come here last fall and ride first call for us. And, I think it's been it's worked out really well between here, Kentucky, shipping around throughout the U.S. And, I'm glad he made the move.
You have a big race coming up tonight with Prom Queen. How are you feeling ahead of the Oaks race?
Excited. I mean, she's a good filly. Obviously, she took a big step forward in the Gulfstream Park Oaks last time. She'll need to take another step forward today. This is a deeper race, a tougher race. And, she's trained like she can. So, we're excited about the opportunity.
How are you feeling about her odds going into tonight?
I'm not betting her, so I don't really care. but no, she should run well.
And then looking into tomorrow, Commandment, Further Ado, two of the horses that sound like going into the race as favorites. How are you feeling ahead of tomorrow?
Yeah, no, they're doing great. I'm ready to, kind kind of get it over with. When they're doing well and everything's going right, you just want to, like, time to hurry up and, you know, get the show on. But, you know, look, they're training well. They're in a good position. They're both, you know, grade 1 winners. They belong, and, you know, they got to get a good trip. And if they do, they'll make their presence felt.
Of course, and we will look forward to seeing much more of you this weekend. Congratulations.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
Reporting in the winner's circle, Fernando Garcia, Francis Sheeny, back to you.
Waves coverage of the Winner's Circle is sponsored by Thomas Law Offices. When you need a lawyer, choosing the winning team matters. Derby horses train for years for a race that lasts just 2 minutes because preparation makes all the difference. After an injury, the way your case is prepared can impact your outcome. Thomas Law Offices, your winning team.
Brad Cox could have had 3 horses in the Derby, but Full Effort was scratched earlier this week with a bone chip. That's why about 9 days ago, Brad just said, I wish the race was already tomorrow.
Right? I mean, he took it so well, too. He's like, that's just the industry. It's all about the horse's safety, and that horse will be able to race again, hopefully, one day. So at least taking care of that now.
Yeah, just taking a little bit of time off. Let's go back to Kendrick and Mike as we get ready for the next race.
That's right, Mike. We have a 1 mile on the turf coming up, another maiden race.
I tell you what, this was another head scratcher. This is tough. This one's really tough. There's 4 or 5 of them look like they could win it. I went back and forth. I'm going to go with executive number 6 for Bill Mott and Junior Alvarado. This horse has run well on the grass, got experience on the grass, and has run well. And I think that he's got a little bit of an edge when it comes to experience on the lawn.
Yeah, you waffle back and forth between executive and Flick. Flick has had a lot of races. You almost felt like she's due.
Yeah, Flick looks like he might be due, but executive has been very close in his races, and this may be a breakthrough day for him.
Of course, Prepped, trained by Cherie DeVoe and Brad Cox's Royal Guard, right next to each other at 10 and 11. They were both coming in close as being favorites, and we're off.
Some speed. Grande Sorpresa is up there too, and now he's pulled back off the pace. In the meantime, Tenay comes in from the far outside. Clubhouse turn. Powell River over to the inside, leads the way. Cash Bonus stopping the pace in second. Grande Sorpresa under a long hold into the dashboard, down inside, racing third. Tenay on the far outside is now fourth. And then it's Clark's Corner, Inverton Horses racing in fifth. Royal Guard far outside sixth. Warren Majesties in seventh. Bridge Song buried at the inside eighth. Prepped is ninth. And then it's Culture War racing 10th by 2. Executive near the back of the pack with the trailer Flick. It's a tight pack through a quarter in 23 and 3/5 seconds. So down the backstretch they go. Rajiv Mirage and Powell River heading for the far turn with a clear lead. Cash Bonus is poised in second. Bridge Song comes through. Oh, was it very tight there and was bounced around and steadied and lost a length or so. Grande Sorpresa was right alongside of that one. Tenay is coming on 3 wide and revving up. And so too is Royal Guard, and Clark's Corner is in with a shot right in behind horses. So they at the top of the stretch. Powell River comes off the turn. The one to catch is sent out to a 1-length lead, heading for the 8th pole. Down the center, Royal Guard, and here comes Prepped. Prepped produced on the far outside and is rocketing down the top of the turf. Here comes Prepped. Prepped has gone by nearly everybody and will score by 2.5 and a sharp win there. Powell River held second, Royal Guard was third, and Cash Bonus finished fourth.
Mike, remember when I told you I'm the king of hitting 2 of the 3 horses in the trifecta?
Yes.
Guess what I just did?
Oh, man.
I had Prepped and I had Royal Guard that came on late, but I did not have that 4 horse in there.
Well, look who it is. Trainer Cherie DeVoe, jockey Jose Ortiz. They've won 2 on the card today through the first 5 races. Prep figured to be one of the main players in here, and he gets it done in race number 5.
It's good to see Cherie DeVoe having a big day so far on Ladies' Day here at the track.
Oh, yeah.
We will be right back with much, much more from Churchill Downs on Kentucky Oaks Day, right here on Wave 3.
When the excitement excitement in Derby City ends, it's just getting started in nearby Corydon and Harrison County. This is Corydon. This is Harrison County. This is Indiana. Start planning your trip at thisisindiana.org.
This is the 2026 Nissan Rogue. Powered by Ward's 10 best engines, you can feel as comfortable out here as you do in here. Go Rogue in the 2026 Nissan Rogue, the most powerful Rogue ever. Nissan, #1 in new vehicle quality. Now get $3,500 customer cash on Rogue, or well-qualified buyers get 0% APR on select model trims.
For over 40 years, Kentuckiana has trusted BJ Heating and Cooling. Before you buy, get our free second opinion over the phone. No extra appointments. Don't pay more for the same thing. We could save you thousands on a new Bryant system.
Call the experts you can trust at BJ Heating and Cooling.
We live with you, build with you, grow up with you, and dream with you. At Central Bank, we belong to the same communities you do. You're our neighbors, friends, and business partners. And through the relationships we build with you every day, we consistently serve you better. That's what highly personal banking is all about. We start with you.
Cinco de Mayo hits different at El Nopal. Free queso and $5 El Nopal Blue Agave shots. And to top it off, get free sopapillas. See ya on Cinco for free queso and sopapillas.
Get an 11% rebate at Menards. Create your dream landscape using our free, easy-to-use design program. Choose from the largest in-stock selection of beautiful concrete landscape blocks ready to take home today. Get Creststone retaining wall blocks for a value of $149 after rebate. Protect your home with Patriot Lighting outdoor security fixtures. They offer a wide variety of helpful features to help you feel safe in your home. Get this motion-activated security light for a value of $39.95 after rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
Chevy, Chrysler, light it up. Big trucks roll when we pulling up. In that banjo with the 808 line. Turn the key, let the whole block rock.
I'm attorney John D. Camillus. My experience and success cover a broad spectrum: car wrecks, slip and falls, dog bites, nursing home abuse, and large semi-crashes. Call me.
If you think the first Saturday in May is thrilling, imagine what you could do with a whole weekend. This is Corydon. This is Harrison County. This is Indiana. Start planning your trip at thisisindiana.org.
Welcome back. What a day it's been for the Ortiz brothers. Jose Ortiz just winning that last race. It's his second win for trainer Cherie DeVoe. So big congrats to her. She does have that Derby horse in Golden Tempo. So we'll find out if she becomes the first woman to ever train the Kentucky Derby winner.
2 wins in just 5 races. I mean, off to a great start.
Off to a really good start.
I'm sure they're hoping to keep that momentum going throughout the day.
Yes.
And throughout the weekend, too.
Absolutely, yeah. We are here on the backside. We've had such a great day getting to hang out with you. And Olivia is going to be going home, taking a quick nap. Covering all the galas.
Yeah,
so
and then
fun.
another quick nap, and then sunrise at the Downs tomorrow. But hey, it is a marathon, not a sprint. But again, I've got to go take a nap. You've got to go to sleep too, because again, sunrise at the Downs comes early tomorrow. So we've got to pass it off to our crew with Brian and Myra. They're joining us now. Hey guys, and Myra, you were smart. All week we've been talking about it. You said, I'm going to plan an outfit around a blazer and a jacket. You planned this outfit for the weather.
You both look incredible.
Oh, well, thank you. You ladies look absolutely stunning. When I saw you this morning, I turned on the TV and you both just took my breath away.
Aww.
You look gorgeous. And Brian, you always bring it. Brian always brings his A game. Like, he is hard to keep up with, but you look gorgeous.
Not a chance. And Shannon and Olivia, you guys, a wealth of information. I started the whole morning. Even when I was showering and stuff, I had my phone up there listening to everything. So I've been listening all morning long. You've kept us informed, and great coverage as always.
Well, thanks. We're looking forward to watching you guys until NBC takes over. over at 8 o'clock to bring us the Oaks race live at 8:40. But Olivia and I will be back bright and early, 5 a.m. tomorrow. Maybe people will still be up from the night before.
They do that. Yeah, I mean, it's a long night of partying. Again, Gala special will be tonight from 9 to 11. I will be going to sleep. We'll let everyone else party for the rest of the night.
Yes, get some rest, ladies. Sleep up and hydrate. Get ready for tomorrow because it's another long day for us.
It is. But for now, we'll pass the baton off to you all before we take it back in the morning for sunrise.
Yeah, have so much fun.
Happy Oaks.
Thanks, guys.
Big thanks to Shannon and Olivia. Let's bring you into the set here and reset as you're looking at beautiful shots around Churchill Downs. Good afternoon. Welcome back to Waves coverage of the 152nd running of the historic Kentucky Oaks. We are so proud to be your official Derby station this entire week, guiding you through hours of live coverage, exciting races, all of it culminating with the premier and most lucrative race for 3-year-old fillies. Tonight, for the first time, as Shannon mentioned, we are running this race in prime time under the lights. We will be here throughout the afternoon leading up to 8 o'clock when NBC takes over. The race running at 8:40. Thanks for being with us. I'm Brian Schlonsky. It is my absolute pleasure to be sitting alongside my co-anchor, Myra Ansari, as we guide you through the afternoon.
Yes, it's our second year together, and I'm so excited about this. Brian and I have such a great time together. You've been here all week since Tuesday.
I had Kevin with me most of the time.
Tuesday,
Yeah.
Kevin was with you. You guys were up to your shenanigans, getting in trouble. But you've had quite the week here at the track. It's been great.
It's been fun to see the crowd swell throughout the week. 5-0 Tuesday had just under 30,000, and it's been building steadily throughout the week. And this Oaks Day, especially with the weather looking like this, no surprise. I hope we hit 100,000.
I know. You know, I was in the studio just all by myself, lonely, and I was like, I'm so bored. You guys are out having so much fun. So it's great to be out here, and with all the excitement and the people, everybody looks gorgeous. And I love seeing how everybody's getting so creative with their outfits, too.
Yeah, with pink being the trend for years, everybody gets into this, of course, supporting breast and ovarian cancer on this day. A pink out, as we call it. You've got to get creative, especially if you're an Oaks fanatic and you come every year and change things up.
Absolutely. Before we go to Alina Noakes, I want to say a big thank you to Veronica Stivers from Big Day Hat Design. She made my beautiful fascinator. So thank you, Veronica, for the past 3 years. She's been hooking me up, so really appreciate it. All right, so Alina Noakes was in the car with us on the drive in, and she is out at the fan experience having some fun out there. You look adorable, beautiful out there.
Thank you so much, Myra. You guys did too. Everybody's looking their best, and you can see that, of course, here in the fan experience. We have a sea of people. You can still see people steadily streaming in to the paddock area coming from, this is a huge area for the fan experience. They're grabbing all their food, all their drink, working with those activation stations, including here at our wave booth as well. And I've gotten to meet some of them, I mean, almost instantly as soon as I walked out here. Everybody's so friendly, having such a good time. This crew over here, this is Marissa and all of her friends. They are not first-timers. They have a couple of locals here, and Marissa herself coming here 5 years ago. How's it been to be back officially?
It feels amazing. I feel like it is so vibrant right now. Oaks is just the best place, the best atmosphere. It's so lovely. All of the pink is amazing. I love it.
And are you staying with them for the full weekend?
I am staying with them for the full weekend before I go back home, so.
What are you most excited about for today?
I think just the races themselves. I think a later time is definitely going to be something different that I'm excited for, so I'm really excited.
And you would know, you work in sports. This is right up her alley, folks. When you get to watch a race like this and go back with all these memories, what does it mean to you?
I think it's just so exciting. Like, this is one of the longest traditions when it comes to sports and working in sports, and especially in baseball. Like, it's just as long, and so being able to watch this is really awesome and just so cool.
Yeah, such a cool tradition that brings people back every single year. Myra, Brian, back to you guys.
Not only for the coverage there, but also we mentioned she rode with us, and the wind was whipping as we parked the car, and we've got piles of notes here that went blowing all through the neighborhood around Churchill Downs, and Alina helped us track them down.
Yeah, that was mainly my fault because all my notes, was not smart enough overnight to like clip them in. So when I was taking everything out of my bag to find my keys, everything went flying, and Alina was like such a great sport and chased down all my papers.
There you go. The one thing I did learn from hanging out here all week, that and that I should stop betting because I'm 0 for, let's see, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 0 for 4.
Okay, well, we're going to change that today. We are going to change that, yes. All right, we want to go now to Natalia Martinez at the starting gates.
Natalia Martinez here at the Starting Gate Suites, one of the most exclusive areas here at Churchill Downs. And people are already here celebrating Oaks. You can see they're having a good time, getting something to eat, having a drink or two. And many people, of course, are locals. They know what they're doing. But some people are from out of state, like this lovely couple that I just met from Texas, who are celebrating your 50th birthday.
Yes, thank you.
So happy birthday, and tell me, why did you decide to come celebrate your birthday here?
We had such a great time last year, and the hospitality was excellent, and we enjoyed ourselves and had to come back.
And you guys are from Texas. So Jeffrey, if you can come around this way, I want to show her beautiful hat. So you nailed the look. Tell me what went into this look today.
It's church derby hats. She's amazing, from Tennessee. It was a long process, but fun.
And you're here with your daughter, and we talked a little bit about how much planning went into the outfits, of course. So this is your first derby.
It is, yes.
And what do you think? What do you make of it?
It's awesome. It's a great experience, and everyone all dressed up. It's been really fun and cool.
And how much planning and thought went into your outfits? Did you look online for like what people wear?
Oh yeah, we've been planning for what, probably like 8 months. Lots of different hats, lots of dresses bought, returned. It was a long process, but it was all fun.
And I see that she is doing it right. Look at her book. She's got her pen. She's ready to go. We are going to check out some of the most exclusive areas here on Oaks Day. For now, back to you guys.
All right, good deal. Thanks, Natalia. So she talked about some of those exclusive areas, and she's at the Starting Gate Suites. There's been so many renovations the last several years at Churchill Downs. It was all about Millionaires Row. Like, that was the place to be. I felt so fortunate to go up there a couple days earlier this week until I was informed, yeah, that's pushed down the list now with so many places like the Mansion, the Finish Line Suites, the Turf Club, the Starting Gate Suites. So I don't even know where Millionaires Row ranks anymore, but I guess it's not what it once was.
You know,
Billionaires Row now, probably.
Exactly. And if you came to the track a couple years ago and you come now, this place has completely changed and evolved. You know, you talk about keeping up with the times. There's something new every year here at the track, and that's what's just kind of exciting. If you've been to Derby last year or a couple of years ago and you come now, it's a different place.
Brand new experience.
Exactly.
So if it's a bucket list item, you got to do it again.
Got to do it again. All right, we are going to take a quick break, and we will be back with more Kentucky Oaks coverage here on Wave.
Your family, your language, your home. Freedom Senior Services matches every family with caregivers who understand their culture, their needs, and their routine. Care that feels like home, because it is. Visit freedomseniorservices.com for more.
Looking to fit your crew, haul your cargo, or road trip to your next adventure? There's a Honda for that. Want big savings on the full Honda lineup, gas, hybrids, and EVs? There's a Honda for that. Looking for the most Car and Driver 10 Best Awards with 98 trophies? Want the quality, reliability, and safety you know and love? There's a Honda for that. Want award-winning cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs on sale? There's a Honda for that. Search your local Honda dealer today.
Abound Credit Union is for living. We're for Friday nights and Saturday mornings. We're for first drives and weekend trips. We have unique options based on your needs. Visit aboundcu.com to learn more. Federally insured by NCUA, Equal Opportunity Lender, Equal Housing Lender.
It's the Shaw Spring into Style sale at Andriot's Paint and Flooring. Now through May 18th. Save up to $500 and no interest for 24 months. Need paint? Browse our selection of Benjamin Moore and Faro and Ball. From floor to ceiling, it's at Andriot's.
Captain D's new full meal deals, just $5.99. These deals are loaded up. New Southern Style Whitefish Meal, Batter Dip Fish Meal, or Fish and Shrimp Meal with pups in your choice of side, just $5.99.
Captain D's Fish Delish.
Hi, I'm Sue, distracted driver.
I'm attorney Alex White. If you're injured, visit SueDistractedDriver.com.
When picking a horse, there's no such thing as a sure thing. But when picking a truck like Ford F-Series, there is. Because you don't become the best-selling truck 49 years straight by being a long shot.
They're off in the Kentucky Derby.
Ford F-Series, the only sure thing on race day. Or any other day. Sorry, fella.
Hey Kentucky, got horses? The Ferris Equine Program delivers exclusive savings for equine businesses and other organizations. Ferris mowers with patented suspension, the best ride on the market, and powered by Vanguard Commercial Power. Get yours at Outdoor Turf Products, your lawnmower superstore.
Welcome back to Waves coverage of the 152nd Kentucky Oaks. I'm Myra Ansari here with Brian Schlonsky, here to bring you all the coverage here of all the sights and the sounds of Kentucky Derby Oaks. And what a beautiful day. Actually, Brian, I'm not going to complain about the weather because once that sun hits you, it's really not that bad at all out here.
It's also not bad for all the folks who are walking around the track as we show you some of the fans here getting ready to put their bets in for the next race of the day. It's been a beautiful day so far, a great start to the week. It seems like we've been building on the momentum that started on opening night this Saturday and leading up to tomorrow, first Saturday in May, and the most exciting 2 minutes in sports.
You know, year after year, our set is right at the infield, and to my left right here are all the folks that are going to be walking in this Survivors Parade, and it's so great to hear their stories, see them over here. This is such an important day for all of these women, survivors who are going through breast and ovarian cancer, and that Survivors Parade is going to be going off today at 5:23. And last couple of years, I've got to talk to some of these ladies, and they have such inspiring stories.
It's also cool to take a moment in between a day that's about celebration, about winning, about racing, and talk to people who have beat the odds, something that you hear us talk about in horse racing all the time. These are women who have done just that, battled incredible odds, defeated them, are then here to walk with amongst others who have been through and have shared stories similar to that. And it's always such a touching moment as we stop to honor them because of this and because of this time that we recognize them. Millions of dollars have been raised for cancer research and to support a lot of the organizations that support these women as they go through those hard battles.
Absolutely, and our very own Dawn G has had many battles of her own. She's walked alongside so many of these ladies over the years. And Dawn, I know that today is really important to you as well.
Yeah, it's amazing. When I got here, I had a lady, actually, I'm in the First Turn Club, and she walks up to me. She is going to be having surgery on Monday, and so we're just lifting her up. I told her we'll be walking for her today, too. I am in the First Turn Club. Now, this is different from where I was a little while ago. I hope that you were able to see that. It's about $2,500 there. Where I am now is about $1,500. It is outside. It is 2 different levels. It is the bleachers here, and look at the view that they have out here. It is absolutely beautiful. So you see all the changes too that happen for Churchill Downs. You also see Mr. Kevin Harnett, who's out here working. What are you doing? What are you doing, Kevin Harnett?
We're actually updating the Derby forecast, believe it or not. And I don't know, you all can't see this yet, but we're just putting in some rain chances for tomorrow. So we're going to bump our rain chance up just a little bit on Derby Day for a short window of time, but we're just looking over some of the data that's coming in this afternoon.
I don't think anybody asked for that.
Yeah, nobody's asked for it, but unfortunately we can't keep pushing it back when it's showing up in all of the data runs. So we've had a 10 to 20% chance in for all week, but it looks like there are going to be at least a few showers pop tomorrow. Whether they hit right here at Churchill Downs, it's a low chance. but
That's okay.
we're constantly making updates. But what a spectacular position we have
look,
here.
He's
What a view.
He's a cheater. What is this?
Well, this was Brian's. He left it behind, but it is a heating blanket, which has come in handy.
It's a heating pad. Talking about heating pads. So this is so funny. We caught this young lady here yelling, "Cold, get your cold margaritas." Is that what you're saying?
Yes, ma'am. Cold margaritas. Margs. Ice cold margaritas.
Say it again.
Ice cold margaritas.
Do you feel the temperature right now?
Yes, ma'am. But I don't know. A little bit of this can make you warmer. So.
You know what? I guess you're right. I don't know about that. Are they selling you? It looks like you sold quite a few.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Almost got the whole crate empty. So, yep. Been a busy day.
All right. Ice cold margaritas. They're selling lilies. They're also selling mint juleps. Look, it's beautiful up here, so have yourself an ice cold margarita. There you go. What about that, Brian and Myra? Doesn't matter if it's cold, it will warm you up. Back to you.
Hey, cold margarita, frozen margarita. I don't even know if they make hot margaritas.
I don't know. I'll take something warm. Some hot chocolate does not sound bad at all. So I love these little pins that we have. We've been giving them out to folks around the track as well. So
Are you gonna pin it on me?
I'm gonna pin you.
If you want one, there's a great spot. Anybody that's coming down to the track the next couple of days, right outside of the Aristides massive monument that everyone takes pictures of in front of the Churchill Downs gates, there's a little wave area, and our folks will be handing out these 152 celebratory pins, so you can wear one and celebrate the day with us.
Absolutely. We are having such a great time out here. We hope that you are having a wonderful time watching us at home, wherever you are, whether if you're in a restaurant, a bar, at a party, have a great time. It's a day to celebrate, and we will going to take a quick break, and we will be right back.
We hope that you've been enjoying Waves coverage of the Kentucky Oaks 152. I'm Kirsten Foote. At Churchill Downs, Oaks Day isn't just about world-class horse racing. It's also about hope, strength, and survival. One of the most powerful moments of the entire weekend is the Survivors Parade. The event, now in its 18th year, is a moving showcase of breast and ovarian cancer survivors who walk along the track in front of a packed crowd at Churchill Downs. Survivors from all over the country submit their stories of courage and resilience online, and through those submissions, 150 are randomly chosen to walk the track. The parade is part of a larger charity effort by Churchill Downs to raise money and awareness for organizations focused on women's cancers, supporting research, early detection, and patient services. So while the Kentucky Oaks is known as the Lilies for the Fillies, for many people, its most important tradition is this: a few minutes when the spotlight shifts from the horses to the heroes walking on the track, and the entire crowd at Churchill Downs take time to honor survivors and those who support them through their journey.
Wait Now Oaks coverage is sponsored by the Kentucky Lottery. Did you know Kentucky Lottery's new Connected Play feature lets you use your online winnings to buy tickets in-store and even deposit in-store prizes back into your online account? Details at kylottery.com.
How giant are Zaxby's Giant Wraps? They're packed with 3 famous fingers and plenty of sauce.
So giant, they need their own zip code. So giant, you gotta eat it in shifts.
It's a giant wrap, you guys.
This ain't a wrap, it's a whole dang sleeping bag.
Who's got the sauce?
May your trifecta hit and your bourbon pour easy. And when the race is done, come find your finish line at Hardin County Honda.
Happy Derby, Kentuckiana. Go, baby, go!
Derby season is here. Are your floors ready for this year's Run for the Refreshment? And they're off. Don't place your bet on a tired, worn-out floor. Corfage floor covering is a sure thing. I don't want you to be okay with your floor. I want you to love it. Call me on my cell phone.
Doesn't let Corfage floor covering give your home a photo finish.
He teamed up with the ACLU to release criminals early. Not this guy, this one. Daniel Cameron partnered with the ACLU to end cash bail and put criminals back on the street. Cameron proudly joined with the radical left to reduce penalties for drug crimes. And while President Trump was deporting illegal immigrants, Cameron's law firm was defending them. Daniel Cameron, dangerously wrong for Kentucky. KYPAC is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Want to get out in front of the pack? Commonwealth Credit Union. Here, we see you differently.
Get huge spring savings at Menards. All prices are value after rebate. A 6-pack of Bonnie vegetable plants is only $4.44. Weed and feed lawn fertilizer, just $12.99 a bag. Pick up windshield washer fluid, only $1.49 a gallon. Plus a pound of premium frozen shrimp is just $7.29. Hurry, these great deals won't last long. Sign up for Menards emails to get the weekly flyer plus exclusive daily flash sales right to your inbox.
Save big money at Menards.
Shelbyville, Chrysler, light it up. Big trucks roll when we pulling up. In that banjo with the 808 line. Turn the key, let the whole block rock.
In Kentucky, we know that performance out of the gate matters. When life changes in an instant, you want representation that rises to the occasion and finishes strong. Thomas Law Offices, fighting for Kentucky, fighting for you.
At Park Duval Community Health Centers, we believe health care is for everybody, everywhere. Our 7 locations across Kentucky provide affordable, high-quality care no matter your income. We are Park Duval.
So they at the top of the stretch. Powell River comes off the turn. The one to catch is sent out to a 1-length lead, heading for the 8th pole. Down the center, Royal Guard, and here comes Prepped. Prepped produced on the far outside and is rocketing down the top of the turf. Here comes Prepped. Prepped has gone by nearly everybody and will score by 2.5 in a sharp win there. Powell River held second. Royal Guard was third, and Cash Bonus finished fourth.
Right there you saw Prepped winning race number 5 there here on Kentucky Oaks, and that was jockey was Jose Ortiz, and good race there.
Good to see Sherry DeVoe, a prominent Kentucky-based trainer, get the win here. She's going to have a big day tomorrow with Jose Ortiz because in the Derby they will have long shot Golden Tempo. So if you're cheering for one of those women trainers, she will be one of only 18 to ever start a race in the Kentucky Derby. So maybe a big win today spurs something big for her tomorrow with Golden Tempo, keeping that trainer jockey combo going. Let's go now to Wave News reporter Jose. Actually, it's Fernando Garcia Francischini who got to speak with her after the big win.
Second win of the day for Cherie DeVoe. How are we feeling? I mean, that was a win from behind. It came from behind.
Definitely did. He's a horse, Prepped is a horse that has shown a lot of ability, but it's just taken him a few starts to put the pieces together.
How was that process of training him?
You know, every horse is different, and some horses, we train them in the morning and we have their fitness, but really in race situations and just maturity is how they really put it together.
Tell me about Jose and working with him and seeing him work with Prepped for that win.
Jose has been a part of our team for quite some time. He was New York and Florida based, and he decided to come to Kentucky, and we're one of his main clients, and he rides our horse Golden Tempo, and he does a great job. He comes in the mornings, he helps us develop the horses, and so he's got a good rapport with kind of what our expectations are as a stable and knows how to implement out there on the track.
Sorry to interrupt you. That's what I wanted to ask next. Golden Temple tomorrow. You guys have a big race together. How are we feeling heading into that race?
We're feeling great. We actually have 3 really good chances in stakes tomorrow, with Golden Tempo being the big one, but we're both feeling ultra confident in the horse.
And I'm sure we'll keep seeing much more of you throughout the weekend. Thank you so much and congratulations. For now, guys, I'll go ahead and send things back to you.
Waves coverage of the Winner's Circle is sponsored by Thomas Law Offices. When you need a lawyer, choosing the winning team matters. Derby horses train for years for a race that lasts just 2 minutes because preparation makes all the difference. After an injury, the way your case is prepared can impact your outcome. Thomas Law Offices, your winning team.
Well, a big boost to confidence there for Cherie DeVoe with the horse Prepped winning that race over there.
She spent 8 years with Chad Brown, so she knows what she's doing. Looking to, what do they say, the trainee to top the trainer. We'll see if she can do it tomorrow. All right, our handicappers are standing by to talk a bit more about the races to come. We've got Kendrick and Mike doing just that. And Mike, I haven't got to talk to you yet today, but I heard you this morning when you were talking about the Oaks race, number 13 on the card today, the one we're all waiting for in prime time. And the way you explained it, as people start to get their bets put together, you said the Oaks is a puzzle wrapped in a conundrum.
Ooh.
Please explain, my friend.
That's a good one.
Maybe you explain that to me. I'm not sure. I heard it once on a podcast. I said, yeah, it's pretty good. You know,
So you just jotted that one down. I'm going to whip that one out.
At least he's honest.
Well, there's a lot of contenders in the Oaks, just like the Derby. Last time we looked, the favorite actually is always a runner in the early wagering, 4-1. Then you got some 5-1s and a 6-1. It's just wide open. Yeah. But we have race 6, an allowance test for 3-year-old fillies here, another sprint, and they're going to go 6.5 furlongs. And
they're coming out the chute again. I love these races out of the chute. And it's just a straight sprint at this point. It's only 6.5 furlongs.
Then you talk about Cherie DeVoe. She's going to go for her 3rd win. I think she might get it here with Jose Ortiz aboard Paige Turner, number 5. Morning line 4-1. The fans, they're on Cherie's bandwagon. She's 7-5 in the wagering. I don't know. I hate to go that low, and I need a win. I'm going to try to go with Cherie again. Paige Turner, number 5. She's run well at Churchill Downs. Has Paige Turner. She has a win here last fall at 6.5 furlongs. Came back and ran 2nd in the Fern Creek Stakes. So she's done fairly well over this strip. So let's see if Cherie can make it 3 wins on the card.
Hey, see, I'm going with the hot hand, and plus anything that has to do with Fern Creek and winning, I'm going with it.
Mr. Fern Creek himself, yeah. There you see the odds, and a few scratches in this race. Baffert has French Blue at 5-2. I wonder if he can, if they can make out a trip, that filly can make a trip out of that outside post position. It's possible. I was going to pick Baffert's other runner in here, Nima, who ended up being scratched.
Right.
But but I don't mind switching over to Cherie DeVoe in this race.
I went ahead and I just hedged my bets. I bet Cherie across the board and Bob Baffert across the board. I figured one of them's going to hit the board.
I think you're on to something there.
Yeah, hey, I got a little streak going again. I've 2 in a row. I've hit the board, so I think I'm gonna keep it going.
I just need 1 win. I'm just trying to so Craig snap that losing streak so far on what's turned out to be a beautiful sunny day here at Churchill Downs. A little breezy, but we can hack it. We'll make it.
We'll look at the 6-horse Carmel Coast, trained by Louisville native Whit Beckman. This one's lightly racing, only has 2 races, but does have a win under its belt.
Yeah, and the fans like Whit's runner here, 3-1. Carmel Coast. There's a 6. As the field of fillies.
There's money to be made in this race. Looking at so many high odds, so many 20-1s in this race, there's money to be made. I bet you're going to have a high-paying trifecta in this one, Mike.
It's very possible. And right now on the board, 7-5. We mentioned Paige Turner, the odds-on favorite. 12. Baffert's French Blue getting some consideration at 5-2. And so is the 6, as you mentioned, Carmel Coast, and they're at 6-1. Tyler Gaffleone aboard Carmel Coast.
All 3 of those horses have in common. Well-known trainers.
Absolutely. They show up. The trainers show up on these big days, and it hardly gets any bigger than the Oaks Derby weekend.
You also have Norm Cassie with a long shot in this one. Color coming in, the 4-horse, came in at 30-1. It is currently at 27-1, so it's been bet down a little bit. Has two races here at Churchill, won, and came in 3rd in the other. So, it's familiar with the track, Mike.
Absolutely. That's always a beneficial.
They're starting to load in now, kind of moseying around. This is taking a little bit longer than usual, so we'll keep filling time. Let's go to.
We mentioned the Oaks, always a runner right now at 4-1. Explora and Zany are both 5-1 right now, and the 4th choice so far on the wagering, Prom Queen, is 6-1 as the field's almost set here in race number 6.
All right, looks like we got 1 more to go to load in there, and we are just about ready to race.
the gate. And they're up. Flame 6 way to the outside as they throw French Blue. Had a good start that is racing out for the lead, and so too Color coming in. Color coming in quickly. Races out to grab the lead. Carmel Coast chasing from second. Essential Coffee up and on the pace on the outside third. Paige Turner is out of there fourth and down inside, just 2.5 lengths off the leader down the backstretch run. Then it's our 2 girls running along in fifth, French Blue 6. And the far outside is Blue Flame 6 in seventh, and a break of 3 back. Camila Catalina trails. The opening quarter goes in 22-1. Swift pace out there. 3 furlongs out. Color coming in is coming under pressure now. Carmel Coast and Tyler Gaffleone sidle up. Paige Turner is stuck in behind these top 2. Needs to find a way through. Gets a split right there outside the quarter pole and is sent through. So they're off the turn. Carmel Coast comes away 2-length lead. Paige Turner every chance down inside. Races up into second and is trying to rally through toward the rail. Farther back, our 2 girls trying to muster up a late rally as well. There's a 16th to go. Carmel Coast by 2. Paige Turner has to wander outside, but is second best today. Carmel Coast wins by 2.5. Paige Turner second. Our 2 girls was third. Essential Coffee finished fourth.
Well, Mike, I hit the board. Paige Turner coming in second. Carmel Coast, we were just talking about, trained by Wick Beckman, the Louisville native, getting a win here in this race.
Carmel Coast, oh, she was stubborn. He wasn't going to let anybody go by her in this stretch.
As the wind blows, our papers around. Let us get back organized. We will be right back here at Churchill Downs, Kentucky Oaks Day, right here on Wave 3.
By participating in our new energy efficiency programs, Sheila was able to buy the bagpipes she always wanted. Her neighbors even offered to pay for lessons. Sign up now to earn money and save for whatever you're into.
Room for 6 full-size Passions. The Lexus TX 3-row luxury. A car that doesn't elevate everyone's experience is a car that stops short of amazing.
As they head to the backstretch, it's a tight pack.
He's going to pull ahead. The Twin Spires expert picks were all optimistic.
You've got the best speed rating in the field. Don't fail me now.
Man, I love this horse's name.
And from far behind, here comes Frank. It's neck and neck. Frank is winning. Frank wins.
No matter how you pick your horse, bet with Twin Spires, the official betting partner of the Kentucky Derby. Get your bet back if your horse finishes second or third in eligible races.
When your loved one needs more than one kind of care, you shouldn't need more than one team. Freedom Senior Services brings together in-home care and adult day health under one roof, one care plan, one team that knows your family by name. Freedom Senior Services, one team, one plan.
Cinco de Mayo hits different at El Nopal. Free queso and $5 El Nopal Blue Agave shots. And to top it off, get free sopapillas. See ya on Cinco for free queso and sopapillas.
At Bob Hook Chevrolet, we give you more value with the new Chevy than any other dealer in Kentuckiana. Like our lifetime powertrain warranty, our love it or leave it 3-day guarantee, and your first 2 oil changes for free. Come see us or go to bobhook.com today.
At Kaufman & Stinger, we've been helping injured friends, family, and neighbors for 25 years. When you call us after an injury accident, we work to put the most money in your pocket while you get back to the important things in life. Injured? Go to getthetiger.com.
Introducing our new energy efficiency programs. They help Dan save up for some new home decor. The Dancinator 2000 Disco Ball. Stay funky, Dan. Sign up now to earn money and save for whatever you're into.
Wave, your Kentucky Derby official station.
Waves coverage of the Kentucky Derby is sponsored by Transcend Credit Union.
Wave Rewind brings the stories from our past into the present, and you can watch new episodes anytime. Just download the Wave Now app on Roku and start streaming Wave Rewind today.
Waves coverage of the Kentucky Derby is sponsored by Becker Law Office. Just dial 3s.
This is the 2026 Nissan Rogue. Powered by Ward's 10 best engines, you can feel as comfortable out here as you do in here. Go Rogue in the 2026 Nissan Rogue, the most powerful Rogue ever. Nissan, #1 in new vehicle quality. Now get $3,500 customer cash on Rogue, or well-qualified buyers get 0% APR on select model trims.
There's Mexican food, and then there's Gustavo's. 5 locations, Gustavo's Mexican Grill.
Derby season is here. Are your floors ready for this year's Run for the Refreshments?
And they're off.
Don't place your bet on a tired, worn-out floor. Corfage floor covering is a sure thing. I don't want you to be okay with your floor. I want you to love it. Call me on my cell phone.
Doesn't let Corfage floor covering give your home a photo finish.
Shardite at 24, critical site exposure. Fourth and Jefferson, building 6, Alpha 9. We're on it. They're on backup. Let's make it right.
It's Gilly's valve. Oh, feel pressure. Don't let up.
Great work, boys. We'll see you on the next one. Shardite Mechanical. Family owned, always on call.
Do you have a leaky roof? Have you had it checked since the recent storms? It's time to have Citadel Roofing come out for a free inspection. You could qualify for a new roof that's up to 90% covered, saving you thousands.
To have it done right the first time.
Call Citadel Roofing and Construction today.
Want to get out in front of the pack? Commonwealth Credit Union. Here, we see you differently.
At Trilogy Health Services, we're proud to serve the seniors that call Kentuckiana their home, with more than 15 locations offering a range of personal care, memory care, independent living, and skilled services. To learn more about us, from our non-agency staffing to our engaging life enrichment programs, visit us online at trilogyhs.com.
Hi, I'm Sue, distracted driver.
I'm attorney Alex White. If you're injured, visit SueDistractedDriver.com.
Oaks Day Scrapbook is sponsored by L&N Federal Credit Union.
Okay, they were really sneaky with that. I had no idea that they were recording us when we were getting ready.
I was actually studying on my phone, okay?
I
wasn't just playing.
I was looking in the mirror the whole time.
Our scrapbook showing you some of the behind-the-scenes moments, what it takes to put together a day like this. Big shout-out to our executive producer, Greg Phelps, who's been working 4 months to get us Derby Week ready. You don't have any idea how many countless hours it takes and how many people working behind the scenes to bring this day to you the way that you see it on your TV screens.
All hail King Greg. All hail King Greg.
He's about to yell in our ear.
I know. Stop it. But really, our behind-the-scene crews, they have been working day in, day out. To see them do this every year, year after year, they don't complain, no matter what the weather conditions are like. I mean, it is absolutely amazing, and it shows that it takes a village, right? It takes a whole team of people. It's not just about one person at all.
Not just on the broadcast side, the Churchill Downs crews do the exact same thing, bringing in thousands of feet of fencing racing, hundreds of temporary bathrooms. There are structures that they do a build-out in the months leading up to Derby, about 37 days, I believe is the number, where they build hundreds of structures, and everything you see that, and usually it's parking lots, and now it's buildings and fan experiences and areas for the media, areas for fans to cool off, and for their workers to do whatever it is that they need to do throughout the day.
And you know, you think about it, we've had back-to-back days here at the track, and every day there's a crew that when everybody leaves, they come in, they clean it, they make it look brand spanking new.
They look like an army.
Yes. So for the folks that are coming in the next day, you know, everything is fresh, everything is clean, and it looks beautiful. So kudos to them. That is a thankless job, but we want to thank them because we know how hard that is as well.
Fresh and clean is the perfect transition to our buddy,
so fresh and so clean.
Chief Meteorologist Kevin Harnett, who is watching the forecast for us. And Kevin, we miss you. I wish you were sitting beside us. You're kind of at the ends of the earth when it comes to the track, but your view is perfection.
Well, I tell you, it's perfection in many ways. As a meteorologist, we've got a view of the western sky, which gives us insight of what's moving in. Today, thankfully, no rain, but boy, we're feeling that wind from the north and northwest. You look around the track today, you see folks bundled up. It is a little on the windy side, and yes, we do have the camera shaking from our SkyTrack view. Let me do a little weather. It's 61 degrees, so we have made it into the 60s at least, so that's some good news. We were at 59 for so many hours this afternoon. Those winds coming in from the north and northwest at about 12 miles an hour. You'll notice on the satellite view, probably more clouds than sunshine, and we're going to continue to see at least cloud cover at time right into the evening hours tonight. And we should keep it completely dry. Rain chances minor. The winds have relaxed just a bit, though they're strongest at both airports. 21 mile per hour at the Louisville International, 24 over at Bowman. Our Oaks Day temperatures, while we're in the low 60s now, we're going to bring that by post time, which is just after sunset tonight, back into the mid 50s. So prepare accordingly. It will be cooling down for the running of the 152nd Kentucky Oaks. 53 degrees, no rain. Post time is 8:40. Sunset comes in at 8:35. Let's talk about tomorrow, the Kentucky Derby, running 152. We've got a high temperature of 59. That comes with a 30% rain chance, and those temperatures throughout the day tomorrow will be topping out in the upper 50s. That is a chilly Derby Day forecast. In fact, not since Sunday Silence have we seen a Derby so cool. So that's a look to both Oaks and Derby Day. We'll put a 30% rain chance on it between the hours of 3 p.m. and 5 p.m. tomorrow. That is our greatest rain chance across the area. Notice from Churchill Downs, that is the view of the downtown skyline. We are under a mostly cloudy sky, but boy, the peaks of sun. Everybody out here at the track certainly trying to soak up every drop they can get, guys.
All right, thank you so much, Kevin. Yeah, we'll take this picture perfect day. It's interesting that Kevin mentioned Sunday Silence, 1989 winner of the Kentucky Derby, as being the last time it would be this cold on Derby Day. Just the year before, 88 winning colors, last time a Philly has won the Kentucky Derby. Of course, today, Oaks Day, is all about the Phillies. And if you think tomorrow is the only big race day around here, this day, this race, this Oaks race, has gotten so big that they rarely run a Philly on Derby Day anymore, because the purse is large enough on Oaks Day where they want to run now. Last time a Philly even ran on Derby Day was Devil May Care. That was 16 years ago, back in 2010. So we may never see another Philly win on Derby Day.
Oh, well, you never know. You never know. We shall see. All right, we're going to go to David Mattingly now. He is at the starting gate pavilion.
That's right, and we were way up there, like 9 floors up, and up there the wind is relentless. And down here in the sunshine, out of the wind, it feels 10 degrees warmer. So we're going to stay down here for a while. I'm going to hang out with my new friends, all of these ladies from Michigan. And how many derbies is this for you?
6.
Six. How did that tradition get started?
My son Jordan, right here. Jordan? He invited me. I'm Mom.
So, Jordan, you're responsible for everybody being here for 6 years in a row now.
Yep, I am.
Okay, so how did you end up with these primo seats right next to the track?
That would be my doing.
She's the coordinator.
I'm the coordinator. I had some great help with the people at the Kentucky Derby Raceway, and they
They hooked us up.
Yeah, we've sat about everywhere. We've tried first turn club, infield. This is our spot now.
You're just working your way all the way around the track. Now, talk about coordination. Your colors are spot on today. Did you coordinate that?
Absolutely. We always have a color day. So yesterday was purple. We always do the Thurby. And then today's pink day, of course, for the Oaks. And then tomorrow, this year, we're doing floral.
Now, coming from Michigan, what do you take with you from your experience here, and how do you explain it to people back home?
They don't have a clue. Until you have been to the Kentucky Derby, it's an experience. Yeah, it's an once-in-a-lifetime experience, but we like the repetitious effect, so we come every year.
I imagine the hat is really hard to explain.
Every day it's a different hat. Me and my friend Cheryl, she's from Phoenix. We were up all night. We don't even sleep working on our hats, what we're going to make, and it's just fun.
Well, the hats make sense here. I mean, and then you have to explain what's a fascinator to your friends, right?
Oh, my goodness. Yes, absolutely. I'm like, I don't do the big hats because I get too hot sometimes. So the headband with the little clippy that looks big, fascinator.
I have to ask, you're so close to the track. Nobody here around here is any closer to the action than you are right now. What's that like when the horses come by?
Goosebumps!
This year has been incredible. You can hear everything. The thumping of the galloping, the opening of the gates. It's so... Yes, it's actually so intense. And then, of course, you got the dirt flying up on you as we're all like...
Really? You got dirt on you?
Dressed to the nines. Oh,
that's a story.
Yes.
I wear a hat, so when it rains sometimes, the water drips off my hat and doesn't ruin my hair.
And you can use the hat as a shield when the dirt gets a little too big over here. Okay, ladies, thank you very much. We're going to send it back to you.
Using the hat as a shield. I like that.
You would never.
No. No, because my wonderful hat lady would probably text me and say, what are you doing?
Oh, my gosh. Well, there's a lot of beautiful hats here as we're showing you some of the fans hanging out here on Oaks Day. We are about halfway through the card, which means we are halfway to race number 13, the big one, the Oaks, a mile and an eighth. We will be leading your coverage until NBC takes over, guiding you to race time. Stay with us here on Wave, your official Derby station.
There's Mexican food, and then there's Gustavo's. 5 locations, Gustavo's Mexican Grill.
This isn't us saying we make an EV. This is us saying we make an EV worthy of being a Lexus. Because the greatest measure of an automobile is how it makes you feel. The all-electric RZ.
de Mayo hits different at El Nopal. Start your fiesta with free queso. Yeah, free queso. Now let's turn it up with El Nopal Mexican-style lager and featuring $5 El Nopal Blue Agave shots, Blanco, Reposado, or Añejo. Pick your smooth flavor and let's celebrate. Stack that with tasty chips and salsa, and to top it off, get free sopapillas. Now that's a party. Free queso, $5 Blue Agave shots, free sopapillas.
Fresh, fast, fun, El Nopal. I'm attorney John D. Camillus. My experience and success cover a broad spectrum: car wrecks, slip and falls, dog bites, nursing home abuse, and large semi-crashes. Call me.
When the federal government shut down, food pantries in Louisville were running out, and hundreds of seniors could have gone hungry. I wasn't going to let that happen. While politicians in Washington argued, we acted. and 900 seniors never missed a meal.
Greg Greenberg stepped up when we had a great crisis in our community. When we needed a mayor, he took action. He is the one who got the job done.
Craig Greenberg is a good man, and he's been a great mayor.
Craig Greenberg for mayor.
Decking and railing that's ready for anything you throw at it, or on it, even John's 40th.
Find Trex at Ethington Building Supply.
When picking a horse, there's no such thing as a sure thing. But when picking a truck like Ford F-Series, there is. Because you don't become the best-selling truck 49 years straight by being a long shot.
They're off in the Kentucky Derby.
Ford F-Series, the only sure thing on race day, or any other day. Sorry, fella.
Back with you now for our live coverage of the 152nd running of the Kentucky Oaks. And if you are a longtime Wave fan, a longtime Kentucky Oaks fan, you may notice a little something during the broadcast today. How about brighter highlights, richer color, every detail popping from the silks to the stretch run. It's Oaks in HDR, high dynamic range. We'll be watching today's broadcast like never before.
I thought you looked a little touched up.
That's what it is.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Because I did the same old me. It's the same old me next to you.
I was like, everybody looks so much better today.
We got to thank a lot of our sponsors. We also want to talk about these beautiful flowers in front of us. Yeah. Because they are so gorgeous, we had a visitor during the commercial break.
Brian and I were like ducking. It was a giant bumblebee.
Biggest one I've ever seen.
Yeah, biggest one. I was like, the last thing we need right now is to be stung.
Big thanks to Kroger, though, for the flowers, making sure our set looks pristine. And, of course, the Stargazer Lily, the official flower of Oaks Day. It'll be going in the garland as well. And they use a lot more than we get. But, man, did they do a fantastic job, Kroger, putting these together.
Fantastic job year after year. And it's always amazing to see them put it together out at the Kroger in Middletown, to see all the women come together and they're making that garland with the lilies. And then, of course, it'll be the one with the roses. So it's always an amazing thing to see. It's a tradition, and that's what today is really about. You know, for the past 18 years, we've been celebrating the ladies and the survivors because today is celebrating women who have either gone through or are going through breast or ovarian cancer. And the last couple of years, I've had the privilege of telling their stories. And this year, I got to interview a woman who was in her 30s when she got her diagnosis.
It's so peaceful, it's beautiful.
Walking is Natalie Gupton's way of taking time out for herself.
I try to do about 2 miles at least 4 days a week.
Every step matters. It's because when life hits you hard,
you always think it's never going to be me. It's not going to happen to me.
You tend to appreciate the simple things more.
It is very scenic, right?
4 years ago, Natalie was blindsided. It was May of 2022. She was breastfeeding her youngest daughter and felt a lump in her right breast. She went to her doctor, who initially thought it was a clogged milk duct. Treated her for that, but things weren't getting better.
It's like, this doesn't seem right. Like, what's going on?
To further investigate, Natalie had a mammogram. Once her medical team saw the images, they knew.
I was 36 years old at that point in time, and I was like, there's no way I have breast cancer. I have I still have a baby. Like, I have a baby girl and, a 4-year-old.
A biopsy confirmed it. A diagnosis most women in their 30s wouldn't see coming.
It was just a whole world of emotions that just came all flooding at one time.
Scary.
Yeah, absolutely. It is the unknown.
And I'm sure that you were worried about your daughters.
Yeah. It's just, are they going to have a mother?
We talked to her doctor, Jeffrey Hargis, a medical oncologist at Norton Healthcare.
And she was an example of what a jolt. You're young, you have 2 young children, you work full time, and you find a lump. And talk about turning your life upside down. Her subtype of breast cancer, which is this so-called HER2 positive breast cancer, they're ones that come quickly and grow quickly.
Sounds scary, but the good news was the type of cancer Natalie had was the best possible case in this worst case scenario. She ended up having a single mastectomy, 24 rounds of chemo, and medication to stop the cancer from spreading. She even underwent cool cap therapy to prevent hair loss.
So I was extremely grateful that Norton Healthcare is in my backyard.
It's Miss Gupton's last treatment.
Natalie is now cancer-free.
Yes, I am cancer-free.
I'm sure that feels so good to say.
Yes, absolutely. It's still bizarre to me when I say I'm a cancer survivor. Just from that journey, it was just so fast and intense, and I went through so much.
While she's walking alone now, this year she won't be on Oaks Day. She'll be alongside other women who have also been in her shoes.
The Survivors Parade has been going on for quite some time, but watching Oaks in years past, did you ever think, Natalie, that could be me one day?
No, of course not. And watching the women before I even had, this personal connection now, it was an emotional experience to watch them and hear their stories because of such toughness and pride that all of these women had when telling their story and just seeing their strength and remembering that, and now I'm one of them.
And she is one of the 150 that's going to be walking today's Survivors Parade. She's in the suite next door to us. So we wish her the best. We thank her for sharing her story. The best thing that she said that she could offer to other women is to advocate for yourself. Listen to your body.
Fantastic story as always. Myra's such a good storyteller, a journalist first and foremost.
Thank you.
We love when your stories are airing during our news coverage or Oaks and Derby as well.
Thank you, friend. Thank you. All right, we want to go to Alina Noakes, our other friend who's out and about in the fan experience, having a good time today.
Yeah, Myra, always having a good time in the fan experience. Everybody out here enjoying the free food, free drinks, and look, it's beautiful weather. It's nice and cool out here, but all that walking gets you thirsty. And this is the line that we have going on for all those free drinks. Everybody taking advantage of the menu. We've got mint juleps, spires, margaritas, and of course, the famous Lily drink, my personal favorite here for Oaks Day. Everybody dancing along to the music, having a great time, and I've been able to meet some people, in fact, some people from my own home state of Louisiana. Look, at big events like this, I'm always looking for it, and that's this crew here traveling all the way from Franklinton, Louisiana. Shout out Franklinton. This is your first Derby, right?
It is. It is. We're so excited to be here.
Awesome, and you got your free drinks. That's where I saw them in line, taking advantage. How are they tasting right now?
Delicious. Delicious. And they're so pretty.
Do you prefer the mint julep or the Lily?
The Lily. Definitely the Lily.
For the Lily. Yeah. We're here celebrating our 50th.
Yes, the celebrating their 50th. Always a tradition for people, locals here, but do you hope to make this a new tradition for yourselves?
Definitely. Which I think, yes.
Awesome. I hope you guys have the greatest time, all right?
Thank you so much.
Thank you, and we're going to keep experiencing all the fan experience has to offer out here. Back to you guys.
All right, Alina, thank you so much. Having a good time out there at the outside and seeing the folks who are having a wonderful time enjoying. She was saying free food, free drinks. Where are you at?
It's part of those tickets. Yeah, we know you paid for it sometime. All right, today's still all about the racing. If you missed race number 6, here's the stretch run.
Right there outside the quarter pole and is sent through. So they're off the turn. Carmel Coast comes away, 2-length lead. Paige Turner, every chance down inside, races up into second and is trying to rally through toward the rail. Farther back, our two girls trying to muster up a late rally as well. There's a 16th to go. Carmel Coast by 2. Paige Turner has to wander outside, but is second best today. Carmel Coast wins by 2.5. Paige Turner second. Our two girls was third. Essential Coffee finished fourth.
Just do it. There it is. We were hoping our horses came through.
Yeah.
I was going in that one for our two girls with Kenny McPeak after sweeping the Oaks and Derby in 2024. I was like, I'm just picking him. My brother's in town. He's got 2 little girls. That was my pick. But Carmel Coast.
Carmel Coast. I was actually going for number 3, Naima, Bob Baffert's horse, but that didn't win. But Fernando Garcia Franceschini
is with the real winner.
Is with the real winner, who is Carmel Coast, and he is with the trainer.
Okay, well, that was an exciting win for Carmel Coast. We're here with Whit Beckman, the winner of the race. It was a pretty solid win from the very beginning. Carmel Coast was up there.
Yeah, her form as a 2-year-old established she was a high-quality filly. She has been on the bench for a little bit, but this is her first race back in about 6 months, and she showed she's still very talented.
What has the process been like for training this horse and getting her ready for it?
She's pretty straightforward, you know. We just kind of stick to our program, and she kind of does it all very easily. So when they do that, we kind of know they're decent horses and showed it today.
And tell me about working with Tyler. Tyler did a great job out there in the field. What was that like?
Yeah, Tyler, leading rider here, pretty much every year. So he's a, jockey. You don't have to tell him much. He pretty much understands these horses, how the race sets up. So pretty straightforward.
I know you were set up for a big race this evening with Nikon, and the horse was scratched this morning. Can you talk a little bit about that? What happened and what the mindset is now for the rest of the day?
Well, we still have another horse running a grade 1 late at Drexel Hill. So with Nikon, like I said, when all these horses, when we get them ready for races, they need to be perfect. And we just didn't love everything this morning. She's fine. There's nothing major wrong with her. But like I said, it's the highest competition you get. And if you're not firing on every single cylinder, might as well wait for the next one.
Makes total sense. Congratulations. Good luck with everything.
Thank you very much.
Reporting in the winner's circle, Fernando Garcia Franceschini. Back to you guys.
All right, thanks, Fernando. That was race number 6. We are getting ready now for race number 7. There we are.
There we are.
Got to get our friends in and sponsors.
Exactly.
Fernando doing a great job on the winner's circle. Okay, so race number 7. Kendrick and Mike are handicapping this one for us. Guys, she's so spicy, or are we going to be hauling ice today?
Ooh.
Well, when I first saw She's So Spicy, the first person I thought of was Myra Ansari. And shout out to Brian for continuing to talk while Myra was pinned to his lapel, because Myra's a crazy person, and that sharp object, I wouldn't have her near my chest.
Wow.
Love you, Myra.
Well, hey,
I'm probably going to get kicked when I get back there.
This is our first stakes race today here.
It's our first stake race of the day, and this is another one coming out of the chute. I see him back there. I'm loving these chute races because they run right past us. But like Brian said, She's So Spicy is the overwhelming favorite in this one. But to make a little bit of money on this race, we were talking about, I did put Hall and Ice across the board.
Well, Hall and Ice is one of the contenders in here. I think maybe for second or third. But as you look at the board there, She's So Spicy, 3-5 on the board right now. She's making her first start of 2026. Last fall at Del Mar, She's So Spicy beat the boys. In the Breeders' Cup Turf Sprint, she led from start to finish. She just rolled. And they're going 5.5 furlongs, and she's a specialist at this distance. She's 4 for 4 in her career, going 5.5. Last spring, she won a stakes race here at Churchill. She won that sprint by 4.5 lengths. She's got Irad Ortiz on her back. And I tell you what, pick against her at your own risk today in the Unbridled Sydney Stakes.
So you're saying she's like Larry Bird in the 3-point contest when he walked in and asked who's coming second?
Who's coming in second? Yeah, if she has a clean trip, I can't. It'd be hard to imagine that she could get upset today. But as long as you got to run the race. You got to have a clean trip. You got to get a little lucky sometimes.
Yeah, they don't race them on paper. So talking more about Hall and Ice, 25 career starts, 12 wins in the career. So it's accustomed to getting into the winning circle.
Well, Hall and Ice is 2 for 2 this year, and she's been fast in many of her races in the past. Safi Joseph is the trainer, and she is coming up a stake at Oaklawn Park where she won by 11 lengths, and she could have something to say about the outcome today.
I see Queen Maxima on here. It just makes me think of my college days because my buddy had a Maxima, but it was a very old Maxima, so we called it a Minima.
The Queen Maximum, she won this race last year, and she's a threat to the favorite today. So far this year, Queen Maxima has a win and a third in some Grade 3 races out west at Santa Anita. So she's been running against some good fillies. Jeff Mullins trains Juan Hernandez, the jockey aboard Queen Maximum today, who is right now at 4-1.
And Moonspun, the 8-horse, written by Javier Castellano. Brian Litch is the trainer.
Yeah, Moonspun is very good on the lawn, very good on the grass. She, at this distance, she has 4 wins from 6 races. And Moonspun could challenge She's So Spicy on the front end. When they come out of the gate, it could be those two showing the way.
And Shoot It True, I like the name just because it makes me think of Dave Chappelle in the Prince episode. But I mean, this one has 8 career races. She's won 4 times. So just, again, these are horses that are not unfamiliar with being in the winner's circle.
Shoot It True, trained by Wesley Ward, Joel Rosario aboard, and this filly has been very competitive. She's coming off a 2nd place finish on the grass over at Keeneland last month, and she could be a factor today. But you know, all things equal, She's So Spicy. She runs her race. This is probably a good way to rocket into her 2026 campaign.
And the horses
we've got an excellent view because this is a turf race. I was talking about the shoot, but this is a turf race, and they're literally, the gate is directly behind us, so we got a good view of them walking into the gate from where we are sitting. Still have a couple of horses still out on the dirt. Is that the 8-horse? The 8-horse, or is that the 9? The 9-horse is
Shoot It True.
Shoot It True doesn't seem too happy about moving from the dirt to the turf right now, but they've got her under the control, and they're moving her into the gate right now, and we are just about ready to run.
It's like one more to go, and we'll be set for the Unbridled Sydney Stakes.
There we go.
And they're off. And a good start for Moonspun. Moonspun wins the break quickly. Races out to grab the lead. Angles over toward the inside to clear the field and does. But with that, here comes She's So Spicy quickly. Up in between horses to challenge from 2nd. And Holland Ice is up and on the pace on the outside. Now Holland Ice is up into 2nd. She's So Spicy's back into 3rd. Reed's Gold settles in toward the rail. 4th, Queen Maximus 5th to the far turn. Shoot It True in 6th. Time to Dazzle at the back in 7th. The quarter goes in 22 seconds flat. Round the far turn, Javier Castellano and Moonspun leading the way to the top of the stretch. In the meantime, She's So Spicy's been sent up on the far outside, is asked to pick it up from there. Still 4th off the turn though, top of the lane. Moonspun goes clear by 2.5. She's So Spicy is last at the 8th pole. Moonspun still 1st. In the meantime, Shoot It True comes through from the inside. Time to Dazzle, late rally as well, but it's Moonspun trying to hold, and Moonspun does hold. Moonspun gate to wire. Shoot It True is 2nd. Reed's Gold, Queen Maxima, and Time to Dazzle. She's So Spicy, last of them all.
Wow. That's the biggest upset we've had of the day so far, Mike.
Yeah, absolutely. Moonspun, she got the jump. I don't know why She's So Spicy was so far back. She likes to go to the front, but in this case, a few jumps out of the wire, she found herself in 3rd, 4th place. And Moonspun, Javier Castellano shoots right to the front. They couldn't catch her today.
Yeah, She's So Spicy just didn't fire today. We will have much more from Churchill Downs on Wave 3 News on Kentucky Oaks Day. We'll be right back.
For over 40 years, Kentuckiana has trusted BJ Heating and Cooling. Before you buy, get our free second opinion over the phone. No extra appointments. Don't pay more for the same thing. We could save you thousands on a new Bryant system.
Call the experts you can trust at BJ Heating and Cooling.
This new Tundra is amazing. It's rugged and capable.
Designed, engineered, and built right here in the USA.
And Tundra is more powerful and more fuel efficient.
The iForce Max hybrid powertrain delivers 437 horsepower.
And with the multi-terrain select, it automatically adjusts the engine throttle and traction.
Now get $3,000 customer cash on a new Tundra, 2.99 financing plus 1,000 APR cash or this $439 a month lease.
America drives Toyota. Let's go places.
Do you have a leaky roof? Have you had it checked since the recent storms? It's time to have Citadel Roofing come out for a free inspection. You could qualify for a new roof that's up to 90% covered, saving you thousands.
To have it done right the first time, call Citadel Roofing and Construction today.
We live with you, build with you, grow up with you, and dream with you. At Central Bank, we belong to the same communities you do. You're our neighbors, friends, and business partners. And through the relationships we build with you every day, we consistently serve you better. That's what highly personal banking is all about. We start with you.
Want an SUV that gets up to 560 miles per tank? There's a Honda for that. Visit Louisville Honda World and save now. The CR-V gas and hybrid models are in stock and on sale from $299 a month or with 2.99% APR. Drive more with CR-V and make less stops at the pump. CR-V hybrids get up to 560 miles per tank. Want to fit your crew and your cargo? There's a Honda for that. Save on CR-V gas and hybrid models from $299 a month or 2.99% when you visit Louisville Honda World today.
No need to wait for relief. Whether it's ear pain, sinus pressure, allergies, or a nagging cough, our ENT specialists are here for you. No appointment needed. Walk-in clinics available to help your whole family feel better fast. Visit Advanced ENT and Allergy today.
EAC Fence. Safety, security, privacy, beauty. Protect what matters most. EAC Fence. Building trust, quality, and style. EACFence.com.
By enrolling in our new energy efficiency programs, David saved up for an authentic Australian boomerang. Next up, lessons in catching it. Sign up now to earn money and save for whatever you're into.
Looking to fit your crew, haul your cargo, or road trip to your next adventure? There's a Honda for that. Want big savings on the full Honda lineup? Gas, hybrids, and EVs? There's a Honda for that. Looking for the most Car and Driver 10 Best Awards with 98 trophies? Want the quality, reliability, and safety you know and love? There's a Honda for that. Want award-winning cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs on sale? There's a Honda for that. Search your local Honda dealer today.
In Kentucky, we know that performance out of the gate matters. When life changes in an instant, you want representation that rises to the occasion and finishes strong. Thomas Law Offices, fighting for Kentucky, fighting for you.
We all work hard, and now relaxing can be more affordable than ever at Southern Comfort Hot Tubs. New spas start at just $39.99. Now through Saturday, hot tubs are up to 50% off.
Family-owned Southern Comfort Hot Tubs. Relax more, pay less.
Hello, I'm Dr. Robert Shoring with Advanced Implant Centers. I have 35 years experience and have performed over 17,000 dental implant procedures. It'd be my honor to meet you for a free consultation and give you the healthy, confident smile you deserve with our best price guarantee.
I wished I'd have financed it 5 years ago, 6 years ago, and gone ahead and got it done because it makes that big a difference.
I love my smile.
Do I recommend Dr. Shoring? Absolutely.
Visit AdvancedImplantCenters.com. Change your smile, change your life.
They're on backup. Let's make it right.
Hold! It's feeling pressure.
Don't let up. Great work, boys. We'll see you on the next one. Chardine Mechanical. Family owned, always on call.
Our new oven-toasted sandwiches just joined the Papa Perry's menu for $6.99 each. That's right. Get 2 or more Papa John's favorites for $6.99 each. Better ingredients, better pizza, and now better sandwiches. Papa John's.
Introducing our new energy efficiency programs. They help Dan save up for some new home decor. The Dancinator 2000 Disco Ball. Stay funky, Dan. Sign up now to earn money and save for whatever you're into.
Waves Live Day at the Oaks races continues on. Folks trying to get that perfect picture from whatever angle they are seeing the races from today. Some of the folks a little chillier than they're used to this time of year, but hey, we will take it. It is dry right now. The sun is shining, and we're about halfway through the card before we get to the big Oaks race for the first time. prime time this evening, run under the lights. And I think maybe I've got a couple comments that, oh, it looks empty behind you, but a lot of folks go out, see the new paddock area, go get the food and drink, and then come out when the race is actually running. And then by the time the Oaks runs, I think there won't be an empty seat behind us.
There's a lot of things to explore when you're out here. You know, we saw Elena Noakes in the fan experience, and, you know, the infield. I mean, there's so many places to go. And, you know, what's funny is sometimes you'll see this long line for something, and you're like,
you just
wow.
get in it?
You know, yeah, people just get in it. But, like,
there must
last
be a
year,
reason.
There must be a reason. People were in line to take selfies and pictures in front of, like, you know, like pretty decor. And I was like, wow, that is a long line to take that perfect picture.
It's all about the gram.
It is all about getting that picture that you can post. But, you know, whose birthday it was yesterday?
The person that everybody here sees and says, can I get a picture real quick?
Exactly. Everybody wants a picture
Queen.
with her. Our queen, Dawn G. It was her birthday yesterday. So happy birthday to you. We're still celebrating you, Dawn.
Happy birthday, Dawn.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I celebrate because I'm still here. 63 years. I love my birthday. Thank you, Brian and Myra. And you're right. People come out for the race and then they go back in, come out for the race, they go back in. This is the winner's circle, okay? I'm going to get in on the winner's circle. All these folks over here, they keep winning. I want in on the winner's circle. Who just won? Who just... Look, she's trying to be scared. Who's gonna
I can't.
Yes, you can. How did you pick your winner?
The color pink, obviously.
Oh my gosh! See, so you don't have like a system, you just what?
Well, my system is pink. His system is number 7. So we've been going with number 7 all day. It didn't really work, so we did pink, and it won. And
there you go.
Day, so we're blessed and we're happy and we're having fun.
All right, and they cheer too. I like the noise that they make.
The big winner of the day is right here, Mr. Eli Weiss.
Eli, Mr. Nashville. Now, I like when you're watching a race. Do you know what move you make when you're... Do you all know what move he makes when he's watching a race?
Yeah, I was going with the Kramer. You know, his mother's a mutter. And, yeah, I was spanking the horse. I was trying to get there. You know, but, like, Jose Ortiz Jr.'s horses have done really well today. And, you know, Carmel Coast for the win.
Yeah, and he did, and he was going, and he was running, and you did good, and everybody cheered.
Unfortunately, I'm too heavy to be a jockey now because I'm fat, but I like to pretend, so.
Well, I would say just about everybody out here is too heavy to be a jockey.
You look pretty nice, Don. I think
you are just, he's kind. Eli's very kind. All right, congratulations to you all. I hope you win a little more. Everybody has their own system. Brian and Myra, I know you all have your system too. I'm betting on Bobby Flay's horse for today just because I love Bobby Flay. I don't want to beat him today. I want him to win. Back to you guys.
Dawn, always great to see you. I want to tell you that you look absolutely gorgeous too, Dawn, out there.
And we also love Bobby Flay.
Absolutely. He's always cooking up something nice. He's like a regular here during Oaks and Derby. I've seen him many times at the Barnstable Brown party.
It's fun to talk to the people that from all over the world that come in and say, I just got really into horse racing, no matter how it started for them. As we take a look here at the paddock, such a nice area to hang out if your ticket allows after that $200 million renovation.
Yeah, a lot has changed here at the track. You know, looking at some of the new spots that we have, the mansion, the finish line suites, those are new. And then next year when we come back for Derby 153, we're going to have the Victory Run project that's going to be debuting as well.
All right, it's a lot of fun. Speaking about coming back, we're going to have to do that after we take a quick break. We are getting ready now for race number 8, which means that's the start of the Derby City 6 jackpot. We'll see if we can get some bets in for that. The jackpot sounds like a good one to win. You're hanging with us. Waves coverage of the 152nd running of the Kentucky Oaks.
The big race starts long before the bugle. Kentuckians show up, work hard, and take care of each other. And for 40 years, Becker Law has shown up too. We've got your back. Call the Becker Law office. Just dial Freeze.
At First Savings Bank, our mission has always been simple, to bring a higher quality of life to our communities. And that commitment has always been powered by great people.
As First Savings joins First Merchants, we're honored to carry that legacy forward.
And together, we bring the same familiar faces and trusted team.
Keeping relationships you trust in place, with more capabilities and tools for how people bank today. First Savings will soon become First Merchants, helping you prosper.
Good morning, Kentucky. It's 7:45 on WKY.
And be aware, I-64 eastbound is crawling after a fender bender near the...
You're unstoppable. That's the 5th green light you've hit in a row. That's 5 for 5. It's almost like the road is rooting for you. Woohoo! Now imagine playing that luck forward with a Kentucky lottery game like Scratch-Offs.
Need a new fence but can't get a company to call you back? For over 50 years, Oklahoma Fence has always answered. High-quality fences at an affordable price. Right now, get 10% off your new fence and have your quote in less than a week. Contact Oklahoma Fence today.
At Trilogy Health Services, we're proud to serve the seniors that call Kentuckiana their home, with more than 15 locations offering a range of personal care, memory care, independent living, and skilled services. To learn more about us, from our non-agency staffing to our engaging life enrichment programs, visit us online at trilogyhs.com.
This is the 2026 Nissan Rogue. Powered by Ward's 10 best engines, you can feel as comfortable out here as you do in here. Go Rogue in the 2026 Nissan Rogue, the most powerful Rogue ever. Nissan, #1 in new vehicle quality. Now get $3,500 customer cash on Rogue, or well-qualified buyers get 0% APR on select model trims.
The Kentucky Elk and Outdoor Festival at KY Gunco in Bardstown is back on May 9th. Food trucks, beer, and spirits garden, all-day giveaways, and a free concert with the Cruz Brothers. Join us for Kentucky's official elk draw. 4 ticket packages available. Visit kyoutdoorfest.com today.
The big race starts long before the bugle. Kentuckians show up, work hard, and take care of each other. And for 40 years, Becker Law has shown up too. We've got your back. Call the Becker Law Office. Just dial 3s.
We are back with you now. Waves coverage of the Kentucky Oaks. Taking a look at some of the fans hanging out with us this afternoon. It is just after 4 o'clock, and that means that we are 4.5 hours roughly from the actual Oaks race. Plenty of time to take in several more races, have a couple of those lilies like she has there in hand, and bet on the ponies on a beautiful sunny day.
Not a bad day.
Kentucky.
I've seen a lot of women who are trying to stay comfortable today. I think that's really important. My heart broke for a woman while we were getting ready to head to our set. She was walking and the whole front strap of her shoe broke off. So she just like took them off like a champ, and she just went barefoot. But like, that is like the worst thing to happen.
Not to throw anybody under the bus, but it might have been one of those cheapies they bought from the people selling them out front of the track, because when the people come in with high heels, they will grab you and say, yeah, right, good luck walking around this ginormous racetrack in heels.
Yes, it is not the place to be wearing stilettos at all, or those strappy kind of shoes. Footwear needs to be comfortable for sure, because you're going to be walking around and doing a lot of, getting all those steps in. And Logan Perrone, every time I've seen him, he's been on a golf cart or something, kind of zooming around, getting us perspectives from all of the things happening outside of the track.
He is our guy doing that today, speaking of the fun outside the track. And Logan, I know you've been talking a bit about music. This is a great music community. My Morning Jacket, Jack Harlow, Chris Stapleton. Who is he going to introduce us to today?
All right, guys, I'm here with Red at the corner of Bohannon and Calhoun. He's got quite the setup over here. Red, just tell us a little bit about what's going on today.
All right, so today, was obviously Oaks and all that stuff, and Derby, big event here in Louisville. So we got invited to come out and play up here. We're originally based out of Owensboro, so it was a little bit of a drive to get up here. And want to, of course, get up here before all the traffic sets in. I mean, there's plenty of parking, but, it's always just trying to get in, trying to get out. So we were playing up here from 7 till 11 this evening, or 7 till 10, my bad. Time change. But anyhow, so yeah, we're winners of Nashville's Next Rising Star, and the 31st of this month we were playing the Nashville 400 or the Cracker Barrel 400 at the Nashville Super Speedway. So, I mean, we're a small band, but we're up and coming. So if you're looking for some good country music, just good old honky-tonk sound, then we'll be right here, well, pretty much all day.
Well, I was going to say, like I said, you guys got quite the setup. I mean, you got the drums, you got all this stuff. I see you're setting up. And then on top of that, I see we're doing another college fund. So for those of you that don't know, last year I met Georgian Atticus right here. And, you know, how is this helping them? Obviously, you guys got the Venmo and everything, but talk a little bit about that part of playing the show.
So we are here to take and help bring people in. You see the visual, like you said, you heard it, you saw it, like what's going on here. So it's just a matter of getting people in, they're walking across, they're making their way over to the downs. What's going on over here? So we're just trying to take and help out the college fund, help the community, and just trying to take and do our part as best as we can.
Well, Red, I look forward to hopefully getting the chance to at least hear you from who knows how many streets away. You guys got so many speakers. I appreciate it. And if you guys want to watch and listen, 7 o'clock.
Yes.
Right here.
Eastern Standard Time.
Bohannon and Calhoun. We'll send it back to you guys for now.
Bohannon and Calhoun. Maybe we'll catch them on our way out.
Just the way that Red talks, you know that he's going to be a good singer.
Oh, yeah.
It's some of that honky-tonk type of music. He's got that deep voice.
He's got that southern accent going there. Look at those girls. They are ready to have some fun there. I think they've had a couple lilies.
Every derby should feel this good, it says. I think that's the picture within the picture.
Exactly. Those girls got the memo today. Hey, before we take a quick break, I want to say a big happy birthday to a dear friend of mine, Joyce Russell Leonard. I know you're watching. Happy birthday. What a great day to have a birthday on Oaks Day.
We love enjoying the day with all of our friends in the Louisville community. Thanks for hanging with us every day, and especially during this exciting week for our city. Our Oaks Day coverage rolls on. We've got 4 more hours to go. Don't go anywhere.
You've been enjoying Waves coverage of the Kentucky Oaks 152. I'm Kirsten Foote. When the sun sets after the Kentucky Oaks, the party is really just getting started. Oaks Night turns Louisville into a citywide ballroom where charity, fashion, and parties all collide, setting the stage for Derby Day in a very big way. These aren't just fancy dinners. Most of the major Oaks Night galas are built around a cause. They raise money for children's hospitals, cancer research, education, and local nonprofits. Guests sip cocktails, sit down to gourmet meals, and then open their bank accounts for silent and live auctions featuring everything from sports memorabilia to luxury trips. The dress code is classic derby, tuxedos, cocktail dresses, and plenty of hats and fascinators, even after dark. It's common to see celebrities, entertainers, athletes, and racing personalities making the rounds at galas. On top of the public galas, there are also invite-only corporate receptions thrown by Derby sponsors and private after-parties that run well past midnight. You can watch Waves coverage of the galas starting tonight at 9.
Wave Now Oaks coverage is sponsored by the Kentucky Lottery. Did you know that 1 in 5 Kentuckians has received a college scholarship or grant with funds from the Kentucky Lottery? For more information, visit kylottery.com.
When the excitement in Derby City ends, it's just getting started in nearby Corydon and Harrison County. This is Corydon. This is Harrison County. This is Indiana. Start planning your trip at thisisindiana.org.
For over 40 years, Kentuckiana has trusted BJ Heating and Cooling. Before you buy, get our free second opinion over the phone. No extra appointments. Don't pay more for the same thing. We could save you thousands on a new Bryant system.
Call the experts you can trust at BJ Heating and Cooling.
America drives Toyota.
The #1 selling retail brand for the past 14 years.
Leading the way, Toyota Camry, America's best-selling car.
Now it's 100% hybrid with more standard power, better handling, and available all-wheel drive.
This Camry XSE gets 47 mpg, and it comes with a 12.3-inch touchscreen.
And Camry's built right here in the USA.
Get a new 26 Camry with 4.99 APR financing, or lease this Camry for $289 a month.
Toyota, let's go places.
For decades, Kaufman and Stiggers helped victims of injury accidents. We've built a legacy of trust, fighting to put the most money in your pocket, and a commitment to supporting our community. We're here when you need us. Go to GetTheTiger.com.
Hey Kentucky, got horses? The Ferris Equine Program delivers exclusive savings for equine businesses and other organizations. Ferris mowers with patented suspension, the best ride on the market, and powered by Vanguard Commercial Power. Get yours at Outdoor Turf Products, your lawnmower superstore.
At Bob Hook Chevrolet, we give you more value with the new Chevy than any other dealer in Kentuckiana.
Like our lifetime powertrain warranty,
Our love it or leave it 3-day guarantee.
and your first 2 oil changes for free.
Come see us or go to bobhook.com today.
20 minutes from downtown Louisville, you'll find a destination full of unique, one-of-a-kind attractions that can be found in just one place in Kentucky, only in Oldham County. From bourbon tours, boutiques, and botanical gardens to trains on Main, award-winning restaurants, and natural history. It's all right here in the farm tour capital of Kentucky. Experience this pure Kentucky getaway in just one place in Kentucky, only in Oldham County. Visit touroldham.com.
If you think the first Saturday in May is thrilling, imagine what you could do with a whole weekend. This is Corden. This is Harrison County. This is Indiana. Start planning your trip at thisisindiana.org.
And welcome back to Waves coverage of the Kentucky Oaks. It is so great to have you with us today. I'm Myra Ansari along Brian Slonsky today. And the countdown to Derby is there up on your screen, but we are getting ready to have all of the fun here on Oaks Day. And it's actually not bad at all. Not going to complain.
As soon as the sun comes out from behind the clouds, that's when
Yeah.
everybody comes out there back behind us, says, oh, let's get a little sun, let's hang out, watch a race or two. Then they disappear back into the paddock or somewhere else to explore.
The wind is kind of blowing. There's a couple times where you just have to hold on to your hat fascinator or your hat, or your papers went flying over a couple seconds ago. So, but it really, I mean, we'll take it. It's a beautiful day out here. The crowd is great. Everybody looks gorgeous. I love seeing all the hats and the fascinators, the dresses, the guys dressed up. You look great.
Thanks. You too.
Thank you. Thank you. Another person who looks fantastic always is David Mattingly.
He's doing a little exploring of his own.
That's right. Instead of being outside right now, we decided to come inside to the wagering windows to see who we could find down here. And we're talking to the Channel family of Shelbyville. Did I get that right? Yes. Okay. And all three of you placed your own individual bets.
Yes.
You can do that on your phone. Why did you come down here to do it?
No fun in it, doing it on your phone. This is where all the fun's at.
So you just like that human interaction like the old days?
Absolutely. I feel like it makes it more personable.
Now, each one of you placed your own bet, so you've got your own idea who the winners are. Who are you picking in the big race tonight? Or have you gotten that far yet?
I haven't gotten that far yet.
What about the rest of you?
I am. Lovely Gray.
Okay.
That's my horse. I know who I'm picking for the Derby. I don't know who I'm picking for Oaks.
Any advice to someone who's never been here and never had to place a wager?
This is my first time here, so.
Well, you've gone through the process.
It's fun.
You know what they say, the family that wagers together stays together. So look, I hope all your horses win if that's going to be possible in every race. But very nice to meet you. Thank you. I'll send it back to you.
All right, David, thank you so much. I love all these live interviews that we get to do, talking to folks about what they're experiencing, what the fun things are to them. You know, that person just said, I don't want to do the betting on the phone. It's going up and talking to the experts at the window and getting their insight. Because if you're someone like me, you don't really know what you're doing. So talking to someone and saying, hey, can you help me guide me through this? The folks that are working at the betting windows, they are so patient.
Oh, yeah. They were patient with me earlier. I said, Oaks race? He said, what race, sir? I was like, oh, 13. Actually the one. Okay, so we've been showing you a lot of folks hanging out. It's all about the fans and the workers here on the front side of Churchill Downs. And there's everybody hanging out in the paddock. On the back side, that's where a lot of the hard work is being done every single day leading up to the race. The trainers are back there with their barns. The horses are getting ready with the grooms. Camille Gear, one of the newest members of our Wave family, is stationed back there. Camille, it's Myra and Brian here. We haven't had a chance to talk to you today, so welcome to the team. You're doing a fantastic job, and happy Derby.
Happy Derby. You look beautiful.
Thank you. Well, happy Derby to you guys, too. Thank you. I appreciate it. I know you guys have seen a lot of fashion on the front side. Oh, go ahead.
You were saying, so asking about the pink thing. Does everybody wear pink? She pulled me in the sports office, and I said, yes, girl. You have got to wear pink, and you look stunning. Look at you.
Thank you. Well, I couldn't be the new girl and show up in like blue and everyone, yell at me and say that I wore the wrong colors. So I'm glad that, I'm in the right color scheme and we're all good. But I know you guys have seen a lot of fashion on the front side, but we've had a lot of fashion on the back side too. And of course, hats is one of the best parts of the day. The stories behind them. Did you make them yourself? Did you borrow from a friend? And Connie, I love the story behind yours. So tell us just about your cousin and where kind of the inspiration came from.
I saw these little hats at a craft shop and I thought, I can do something special with that. I do have a cousin that's a cancer survivor this year and she gets to do the walk. So I bought several of these hats and I kind of bedazzled them and put some lilies and did something special. And she's got one just like this. She's not wearing it the walk. I did a fascinator for her and she's just overjoyed with that. I did 6 hats this year. My friend Stephanie that's down below me there, she's got one on. We're a small horse racing group and we had guests that came in from all over the country. And when the ladies would come in, I would do all their hats. I've shipped one to Del Mar for a gal that she did makeup for the showgirls in Las Vegas. And she wore one of my hats and it got featured in a magazine. It was really cool.
Amazing.
So, it's just something I enjoy. I love being around our horses and all the stuff that goes with it.
I love it. Well, you did a fabulous job. You look great. She also made this one right next to me, too. They're both fabulous. I'm sure we'll have plenty more great hats as the day goes on as well, guys. I'll send things back to you from the backside. Camille Gear.
The backside, always a fantastic spot to hang out earlier in the week for Dawn at the Downs, where you can see the Derby and Oaks contenders warming up in the morning. Sometimes, if you're into photography, you can get a fantastic sunrise shot behind and our sunrise team has been doing a great job of providing live coverage back there with all the fans as we get ready for the week. This looks like race 8 getting ready here as the horses are walking down the track, the start of the Derby City 6.
Yes, all right. We're going to take a quick break, and we will be right back with more coverage of the Kentucky Oaks here on Wave.
Sponsored by Freedom Senior Services.
Want an SUV that gets up to 560 miles per tank? There's a Honda for that. Visit Louisville Honda World and save now. The CR-V gas and hybrid models are in stock and on sale from $299 a month or with 2.99% APR. Drive more with CR-V and make less stops at the pump. CR-V hybrids get up to 560 miles per tank. Want to fit your crew and your cargo? There's a Honda for that. Save on CR-V gas and hybrid models from $299 a month or 2.99% when you visit Louisville Honda World today.
Mortgages in town.
Shardite at 24, critical site exposure. 4th and Jefferson, building 6, Alpha, 9. We're on it. They're on backup. Let's make it right.
Achilles valve! Oh, feeling pressure! Don't let up!
Great work, boys. We'll see you on the next one. Shardite Mechanical. Family owned, always on call.
Hi, I'm Sue, distracted driver.
I'm attorney Alex White. If you're injured, visit SueDistractedDriver.com.
I don't know. I'm just not sure I see myself in one. I think I need to just think about it.
I totally understand, sir.
What's going on?
Friday night, bonfire glow on the county lights. First time buyer, yeah, you approved. Trash bags clean, that's how we move. American muscle, chrome and steel. From a workday grind to a brand new field. Drug life, no wait, no push, right here, right now. Shelbyville, Chrysler, light it up.
Now, where were we? I'll take it.
Shelbyville, Chrysler, light it up.
Wave is back with you now at the beautiful historic Churchill Downs as our aerials are showing you the Twin Spires situated right there in the middle of the track, where later on today someone will win the Oaks under the lights for the very first time. A Grade 1 stakes race with a $1.5 million purse. It is prime time, it is lucrative, and we are here for all the action as we welcome you back into our set, actually situated in the infield, but again centered on those beautiful spires.
Yeah, we have a beautiful view. You can see the horses coming in, crossing the finish line, and we've seen a couple great races so far. We're going to take a look at race 7 in a second, but we want to go first to Alina Noakes, who is in the fan experience. Hey there, Alina.
Hey, Myra. Well, the fan experience has so much to offer. Free food and drinks and activation stations. And in this case, some good old-fashioned barbecue. We've got Chef Rodney here from South Carolina. Tell me, this is your very first year for the Derby. How has it been so far?
Listen, so far it's been super exciting. I'm happy to be here for the first time, especially to tell my story through food here at Churchill Downs. It's awesome. I'm super excited to be here. I'm like a kid in a candy store right now, and this is the colors, the people. It's been amazing. I'm loving it.
Awesome to watch, and the color of your barbecue right now looks delicious too. Tell me, what do you have for people who are coming out here to the fan experience?
Today we have pulled pork with the collard greens. You know, for me, collard greens growing up wasn't my favorite, but now I love them. So we have a combination of the pulled pork with some sweet sauce along with Rodney's vinegar sauce, and it's just delicious. I had it myself. So
you would know, the expert himself, right?
Yeah, I'm proud of it. I'm proud of the job that these guys have done. They did an excellent job.
For so many people, food is like all about an experience, all about, you know, personal ties as well as it is for you, clearly. What do you hope people take away from eating your barbecue today?
I hope people take away a lot of childhood memories from eating my barbecue today, because this is what it was like back in the 70s and 80s. So hopefully they can bite into this and enjoy and taste that southern flavor traditionally from South Carolina.
Awesome. And you'll be back here tomorrow?
I'll be back here tomorrow with wings and cornbread.
Ooh, that's even better. All right, back to you guys.
Wings and cornbread sound good.
Cornbread.
Thank you so much, Alina. All right, if you missed race number 7, it was the 16th running of the Unbridled Sydney, a Grade 2 $500,000 race. Let's take you to the stretch run.
He's been sent up on the far outside, has asked to pick it up from there. Still fourth off the turn, though, top of the lane. Moonspun goes clear by 2.5. She's So Spicy is last at the 8th pole. Moonspun still first. In the meantime, Shoot It True comes through for the inside. Time to Dazzle, late rally as well, but it's Moonspun trying to hold, and Moonspun does hold. Moonspun gate to wire. Shoot It True is second. Creed's Gold, Queen Maxima, and Time to Dazzle. She's So Spicy, last of them all.
Moonspun takes it in race number 7. Javier Castellano aboard. The horse there, Brian Lynch, the trainer. So big congrats to another win for Javier Castellano.
Yes, let's go to Wave News. Is Fernando Garcia Francescini, who is in the winner's circle with the trainer.
Well, the winner's circle is the place where you want to be, and right now I get to be here with Javier Castellano, the winner of race number 7 with Moonspun. At what point in the race did you know that you had this in the bag?
Well, you can tell soon the break out of the gate, the way he broke out of the gate so fast out of the gate. He put it like a 2-lane in front of the rest of the field. They give me good impress. That horse is gonna win the race today. The way he potential, he go forward, and the good way, nice pace, dictate the pace on the lead, but just gallop along like a, you know, like he just gallop it. and I can tell the way she did it. Thank you. This is my honor. We celebrate. We're happy to be here, and the way she did it, very impressed today.
I know you're in for a big race tonight with Prom Queen. How are you preparing for that race?
Well, I'm very excited. She won the Florida Oaks and back in Cold Stream Park, and the way she did, very impressed. I think the distance gonna be the best adjustment for her. I'm looking forward today. A lot of speed in the race. This is the kind of type of horse that you can put it whatever you want. She don't have to be close to the pace. She don't have to be too far behind. I think I have to use my best judgment in the first part of the race, put a good position. She'd be happy. Just take it from there.
You won the Derby back in 2023, and you're up again tomorrow with the Puma. What are you expecting for that race?
I love the Puma, the way he been running, the way he been working toward to the race in 100%. God will. I hope he have a good trip in the race. This is 20 horse field. You have to find the best trip to win the race.
Well, the Puma is the horse that I'm rooting for, so fingers crossed for a good race. Felicidades. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Reporting in the winner's circle, Fernando Garcia Francescini, Wave News. I'll go ahead and send things back to you guys.
Wave's coverage of the Winner's Circle is sponsored by Thomas Law Offices. When you need a lawyer, choosing the winning team matters. The Kentucky Derby is built on tradition and trust. And when you're facing an injury, trust matters just as much. Having the right team by your side can help you move forward with confidence. Thomas Law Offices, your winning team.
All right, so you heard Fernando talking to Castellano, thinking he has a real chance tomorrow aboard the Puma, going off at 10-1 odds as we sit now. A consistent contender in the early stakes races. So we'll see how the Puma fares tomorrow during the Derby. Hey, heads up as we get ready to head into race number 8. We've been bringing you live racing throughout the day today, but we want to remind you, because of rights restrictions from NBC, we're not going to be able to show you race number 8 live. We'll show it to you 20 minutes after that restriction window ends. And if you would like to see it live, they'll have that running on Peacock.
Yes, so we'll see that here in a little bit. But I want to say a good job to Fernando. He's been in the winner's circle for us. He is just killing it out there. And Kendrick Haskins and Mike Hartnett, they are our handicappers. I'm bummed. She's so spicy, Kendrick.
Not a chance.
No, came in last.
You're not as bummed as this guy next to you.
She's so bland.
Oh, man. She's so bland, more like it.
He was like, do we have to show this again?
I've seen it twice now.
Some salt and pepper.
And she ran last twice, so...
yeah, she was quite bland.
We're optimistic. We're going to get this one. We're going to get this. This race 8 is the 8 bells. Fillies are going to be sprinting 7/8 of a mile in here, and it looks like it's coming down to 2 fillies. The 8 Goodall and the 9 On Time Girl. Goodall's a major filly contender for this 8 bells. Steve Asmussen and Flavian Pratt teaming up with this girl. Her recent win at Oaklawn was sizzling. She went 6 furlongs in 1:08.3. Right now she is almost the favorite, not quite. Second choice at 5-2. The 2-1 favorite on the board now is On Time Girl, the Brad Cox filly. Irad Ortiz rides On Time Girl, and she's been good at Churchill, Kendrick. She's 2 for 2 here. Last year she won the Fern Creek. She sizzled that day, rolled by 3.5 lengths. And being back on her home track could be the difference today. Back in the winter, On Time Girl won a big stake at 7 furlongs down at Gulfstream Park. I'm going to go with the 9 On Time Girl in the 8 bells.
I'm with you on that one, of course, because you said the magic 2 words, Fern Creek. And this is how much Mike Hartnett wants this horse to win. As Brad Cox walks by our set here, Mike told him he needed a win.
He looked at me and laughed. I've heard that before. And but no, of course the horses are brought right from the barns over to the track, to the paddock right behind us, and then Brad waved to him and said, man, I need it. Yeah, I need a winner here.
Brad, being the Louisville guy, always gracious, always willing to talk to us, even if we were just goofing around with him. Let's take a look at a couple of the other horses in this race. French Friction, just like because I like the name. Mark Cassidy, the trainer, Christian Torres on board.
Yeah, she's in her comfort zone of sprinting today. That's her best fit for her style, and she recently won over at Oaklawn Park, going 6 furlongs. She was very fast that day, and on the board right now at 8-1. River Wind, the number 3, has talent, and she has a shot in here as well.
All right, they are lining up in the gate. As we said, we can't show the race live, but we will show it to you when the window opens back up. But for now, we will head to a break, and we will be right back on Kentucky Oaks Day right here on Wave 3.
For over 40 years, Kentuckiana has trusted BJ Heating and Cooling. Before you buy, get our free second opinion over the phone. No extra appointments. Don't pay more for the same thing. We could save you thousands on a new Bryant system.
Call the experts you can trust at BJ Heating and Cooling.
When your loved one needs more than one kind of care, you shouldn't need more than one team. Freedom Senior Services brings together in-home care and adult day health under one roof, one care plan, one team that knows your family by name. Freedom Senior Services. One team, one plan.
When picking a horse, there's no such thing as a sure thing. But when picking a truck like Ford F-Series, there is. Because you don't become the best-selling truck 49 years straight by being a long shot.
They're off in the Kentucky Derby.
Ford F-Series, the only sure thing on race day. Or any other day. Sorry, fella.
It's the Shaw Spring into Style sale at Andriot's Paint and Flooring, now through May 18th. Save up to $500 and no interest for 24 months. Need paint? Browse our selection of Benjamin Moore and Faro and Ball. From floor to ceiling, it's at Andriot's.
Good morning, Kentucky. It's 7:45 on WKY.
And be aware, I-64 eastbound is crawling after a fender bender near the...
You're unstoppable. That's the 5th green light you've hit in a row. That's 5 for 5. It's almost like the road is rooting for you. Woohoo! Now imagine playing that luck forward with a Kentucky lottery game like scratch-offs.
Hey Kentucky, got horses? The Ferris Equine Program delivers exclusive savings for equine businesses and other organizations. Ferris mowers with patented suspension, the best ride on the market, and powered by Vanguard Commercial Power. Get yours at Outdoor Turf Products, your lawnmower superstore.
Room for 6 full-size passions. The Lexus TX, 3-row luxury. A car that doesn't elevate everyone's experience. Is a car that stops short of amazing.
Thomas Law Offices handles serious personal injury cases. From car and truck crashes to nursing home neglect and abuse and medical malpractice. Built in Louisville and backed by experienced trial lawyers. Fighting for Kentucky, fighting for you.
When your car needs service, trust the team Louisville has counted on for over 40 years. From brakes and tires to AC diagnostics, Barnes Auto Service delivers expert, dependable care.
Book online at barnesautoservice.com.
Abound Credit Union is for living. We're for Friday nights and Saturday mornings. We're for first drives and weekend trips. We have unique options based on your needs. Visit aboundcu.com to learn more. Federally insured by NCUA, Equal Opportunity Lender, Equal Housing Lender.
This is the 2026 Nissan Rogue. Powered by Ward's 10 best engines, you can feel as comfortable out here as you do in here. Go Rogue in the 2026 Nissan Rogue, the most powerful Rogue ever. Nissan, #1 in new vehicle quality. Now get $3,500 customer cash on Rogue, or well-qualified buyers get 0% APR on select model trims.
In our lives, we are given countless choices and the courage to forge our own paths. Some journeys are direct, others take time, patience, and perseverance. But every path begins with a single decision: to start. At Ivy Tech Sellersburg, opportunity isn't a finish line, it's a foundation. A place where potential is discovered, skills are built, and futures take shape. No matter where life takes you, remember, it all starts here.
Make Mother's Day special with Bud's Pfeiffer Jewelers. Right now, celebrate your love for Mom with a brilliant 1-carat heart-shaped loose diamond for only $4.99. Only at Bud's Pfeiffer Jewelers in downtown Corydon, Indiana.
Cinco de Mayo hits different at El Nopal. Start your fiesta with free queso. Yeah, free queso. Now let's turn it up with El Nopal Mexican-style lager and featuring $5 El Nopal Blue Agave shots, Blanco, Reposado, or Añejo. Pick your smooth flavor and let's celebrate. Stack that with tasty chips and salsa, and to top it off, get free sopapillas. Now that's a party. Free queso, $5 Blue Agave shots, free sopapillas.
Fresh, fast food, El Nopal.
Looking to fit your crew, haul your cargo, or road trip to your next adventure? There's a Honda for that. Want big savings on the full Honda lineup, gas, hybrids, and EVs? There's a Honda for that. Looking for the most Car and Driver 10 Best Awards with 98 trophies? Want the quality, reliability, and safety you know and love? There's a Honda for that. Want award-winning cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs on sale? There's a Honda for that. Search your local Honda dealer today.
There's Mexican food, and then there's Gustavo's. 5 locations, Gustavo's Mexican Grill.
Welcome back to Waves coverage of Oaks 152. How about some love for the infield? When this place first got started back in 1875, it was known as Center Field. It's been home over the years to all sorts of things: a potato crop, a military camp, even a place of worship. Then came the 60s and 70s, and that's when it became the famous party zone as we know it today. And on Derby Day, our infield becomes the 3rd largest city in Kentucky. We'll see what the weather does as we're playing a little soccer out there, or baseball, or Lord knows what. It looks like fun either way. Tomorrow, we will see how packed the infield gets. It was wild back in 2015. That was Kentucky Derby 141. Overall, Churchill Downs, with, of course, boosted by the attendance in the infield, had the largest crowd in event history, over 170,000 people in attendance. So we'll see if we ever top that number again, as now we've got all these structures temporary for the time being. Churchill Downs has announced plans to make some permanent changes to the infield. Then those got put on hold. So there's always changes happening here at the track. The infield, just one of them. Potato crops, military camps, places of worship, and places for hedonistic activity in the 60s and 70s.
I'm kind of impressed. The infield's pretty packed today. Not bad at all.
Well, the ticket price is a little lower there than they are in the grandstands behind us. It's a good place to have fun. Back before the paddock renovation, you were able to take those infield tunnels that they built back in the day into the paddock and have a kind of 2-for-1 experience, but now those have been closed down. And so if you're in the infield, you've got that big screen there. That's kind of your viewing party once the Oaks get running.
The infield has kind of tamed down also over the years,
well,
right?
We've tamed down as a society, I like to think.
I miss the rowdiness, the people running over the porta potties and all the craziness going on there.
2009, the porta potty races.
Oh yeah, those were the good.
Well.
Yes. Did you do it?
I threw the cans at the people doing it.
Did you?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Participated, but I was too big to run on those things.
That would be like a nightmare if you fell off of one of those.
Definitely.
Yeah. Well, Meredith Lee is joining us now because, you know, today we've been talking about the awareness surrounding breast and ovarian cancer. And the Survivors Parade is going to be kicking off at 5:23 here soon. But she is with a breast cancer organization right now.
Derby Week is known as one of the biggest weeks for fashion in the United States and really across the globe. Now, here in the infield, that fashion that you'll see at Churchill Downs has its own set of rules. We're talking with 3 beautiful ladies with their hats on full display. Tell me your names.
My name is Jody.
Jara. Buffy. And where are you from?
South Carolina.
Texas. Dallas. So, girls trip made it here for Oaks. Why?
Well, it's a very special day. I have an organization called Pink Ribbon Runners, and we give money to breast cancer patients. So this day was special to support all the survivors that come out today. And the Phillies run today, so it's a great connection, even though men do get breast cancer too. And we all went to school together, and we get together once a year, and this is our trip.
Oh, that's so awesome. So is this your first Derby?
Yes, it is. yes, yes.
So what a way to celebrate Oaks with a trip with the girls, and they have some fabulous outfits on. Give me a little outfit show. Tell me about, let's do a little check. Tell me where everything's from.
So this is Tuckernuck, but I was able to buy it from a person that only wore it once, so smart shopping. And for the infield, you have to wear your boots and, you know, make them a little special.
And the hat?
The hat took me about 7 hours to make. There was an inspiration from another milliner that is local, but I had to try to make it myself.
Well, absolutely talented, beautiful talent on display. Let's move over to you. Talk to me about your outfit.
You can cut that.
Outfit. I lost my fascinator too. That's okay. We're going to keep going. Their hats are much better than mine because they're staying on their heads. She's got a white hat, beautiful floral dress, and tell me about your outfit today. I see your hat. It's great for standing in the sun.
It's great for the sun, and I have my Scooby-Doo boots on to go with my pink little dress.
All right. Well, we are going to collect our fascinators for wherever they blew off to, and we're going to get watching the races. So I'm going to send it back over to you.
All right, we're going to have to get Meredith some bobby pins to teach her that little secret, because that is the way to keep it on when you've got this wind that's kind of coming through.
Yeah, there's a little hacky sack action there. We've seen all the games being played here today. All right, stay with us. We're getting closer to that 8:40 post time of the Oaks race today. So far, leading up, it's been all about the fours. 4 scratches. My Miss Mo, Battle of Roog, Bella Ballerina, and Nikon all scratched from the race. And I mentioned another number 4. Todd Fletcher won this thing 4 times. If he wins it a 5th time, he ties the record. See if he gets it later on here today. Stay with us here. More coverage after the break.
Thanks for joining us for Waves coverage of Kentucky Oaks 152. I'm Kirsten Foote. When you watch the Kentucky Oaks and the Kentucky Derby, you might have wondered how horses and jockeys are matched before they learn their post positions. But behind the scenes, those pairings are carefully negotiated long before the starting gate ever opens. The owner and trainer of each horse decide who they want in the saddle, and they work that out directly with the jockey's agent. For serious contenders, these deals can be made weeks or even months in advance. Owners and trainers are looking for a few key things. Has this jockey ridden their horse before and won? Do they have big race experience, especially at Churchill Downs? And does their riding style fit the horse's running style? Top jockeys often have a different problem. They may be offered the ride on more than one Oaks or Derby horse. With their agent, they have to choose which mount they think gives them the best chance to win. By the time we get into the official post position draw, the horse jockey pairings are already set. That draw is only deciding where they'll line up in the starting gate. So when you see that Derby or Oaks field on your screen, every partnership between horse and jockey represents weeks of strategy, phone calls, and tough decisions, all for a chance to wear the lilies or the roses.
Wave Now Oaks coverage is sponsored by the Kentucky Lottery. Did you know that more than 1 million Kentuckians have received a lottery-funded college scholarship or grant? Details at kylottery.com.
At Coyle Automotive, we have a huge inventory of vehicles to shop from and prices that are fair. But we also have a full service and repair center that stands behind it all. So when life happens, you know where to go. Coyle, where the flag is flying and Kentuckiana is buying.
This is Arby's Crispy Chicken Sandwich, now available in the $7.99 meat and 3 box. Our chef describes it as prime cut, 100% all white meat chicken. But we just say it's really good.
Arby's, we have the meat.
As they head to the backstretch, it's a tight pass.
He's going to pull ahead. The Twin Spires expert picks were all optimistic.
You've got the best speeder rating in the field. Don't fail me now.
Man, I love this horse's name.
And from far behind, here comes Drake. It's neck and neck. Drake is winning. Drake wins.
No matter how you pick your horse, bet with Twin Spires, the official betting partner of the Kentucky Derby. Get your bet back if your horse finishes 2nd or 3rd in eligible races.
Spectrum Business delivers commitment with every connection across the country. So where are we now? Well, we're in Albany, making sure the internet doesn't flinch with invincible Wi-Fi. And in Dallas, we're powering this factory with AI infrastructure that keeps them a step ahead. In Sylmar, cinematic ambition meets a custom-built network. We turn service into partnership. Spectrum Business.
This time of year, Kentucky is a place for celebration. From the Derby in the spring to football in the fall. One moment, you're celebrating with friends. And the next, you're facing a DUI or criminal charge that could change everything. When the stakes are this high, you need a trial attorney who will fight for you and win. My name is Tyler Hitch of Hitch Defense Attorneys. And I'm Samina Hitch of Hitch Defense Attorneys. Call us and let's get your life back.
At Mees, we can help build your dream kitchen or bathroom. We'll be here every step of the way with amazing service and exceptional quality. So stop by and browse our selection of premium tile, granite, and quartz today. Mees, your dream maker.
At Coyle Automotive, we have a huge inventory of vehicles to shop from and prices that are fair. But we also have a full service and repair center that stands behind it all. So when life happens, you know where to go. Coyle, where the flag is flying and Kentuckiana is buying.
And welcome back to Waves coverage of the Kentucky Oaks, taking a look through the Twin Spires there at the crowds gathered for this beautiful Oaks day. And just a couple of hours, we are going to be watching the Oaks races kick off. We're going to talk about our Oaks picks here in a second. But hey, the weather, not bad at all today. But tomorrow, I'm a bit nervous for that, Brian. I've gone through like 4 different outfits, so hopefully we will survive tomorrow.
All right, there's a live look at the paddock here as folks are hanging out, getting ready for the next race here on the card this Oaks Day. Myra was talking a bit about the weather. That's always a game within a game, if you will, when we're talking Derby week. Kevin Harnett, our chief meteorologist, had us dialed in for today, told us dress for the 50s, we'd be all right, and so far so good. Kevin, I know you're tracking some possible changes for Derby Day, so we've still got some time with this. What do the people need to know?
Yeah, let me first ask, how are you all staying warm today? Are there blankets? You have blankets on your laps?
You know what? I am an idiot. I had everything.
You're not an idiot.
And then I left it in the car. Like, what was I thinking?
Because it's day one at the track for her, Kevin. You and I have been out here all week. We're pros. We're vets. This is a rookie move.
Usually the co-anchor takes care of the other one, so I'm actually placing some blame to the guy to your right.
I got a backpack full of goods here, Myra. Whatever you need, let's find something in here.
Eating M&Ms and snacks and everything, but you know, I'm so glad I went with the suit jacket because it has made a world of a difference, and it helps that we have these bright lights on us too.
Yeah, Kev, first turn, those $50 blankets everywhere, or what?
Well, I tell you, I haven't broke down bought one, but I do have the heating blanket, and this is the jam right here. I'm not gonna lie, very nice. Everybody else is coming up. They're like, hey, can we snuggle? I'm like, no, not right now. But yes, those $50 blankets are seen everywhere up here. A lot of jackets, too. A lot of people wearing the official Derby jacket simply because they're trying to stay warm. So bring a little extra cash or some warm clothes for tomorrow. You're going to need it. Outside from our view, you can see a partly sunny sky, though the clouds have won out for most of the day. Let me show you our current temperature. Here in the city, it's 59 degrees. We did make it into the 60s today, but now we're easing back down. And as the sun sets at 8:35, post time 8:40, we'll be in the low to mid 50s at that point as well. I have to say, it's not just the temperature, but that wind is adding a little bit of chill to the air. Satellite view, along with the radar, there's nothing to point out on the radar, but the satellite view is showing broken clouds, and that means a few peaks of sunshine. And boy, we're like birds trying to get fed. It's just like, bring the sun. Where is it? It matters, and we've certainly felt the difference when the sun's been shining, especially with these gusty winds out of the north and northwest at about 26 miles an hour. Temperatures through the rest of the day planed out at their high of low 60s. We may bounce back and forth near there for the next couple of hours. Then we're going to ease back into the low 50s by mid-evening, and here we come into the 30s and 40s overnight with some areas of frost up to our north and east. Post time tonight, 53. A quick look at temperatures for tomorrow. You're going to see for the Kentucky Derby, we warm back to 59. That'll be the coldest Derby we've had in decades. Rain chances tomorrow also at 30% during the afternoon. So a look to that Derby forecast for 152, 59. The 30% rain chances in a narrow window tomorrow afternoon between 2 p.m. and 5 p.m. Otherwise, it's an even lower chance on either side. So that's what we're looking like. Not too bad, but I know a lot of people would like to have it warmer, guys.
Warmer, drier. We're full of complaints out here, Kevin.
No, we're not going to complain. We could be in so many different other places, but we're here today, so I'd rather be here.
The Oaks, the place to be. Kevin's keeping us posted on the weather. Stay with us here on Wave, of course, as we dial in that Derby forecast even more before tomorrow. Today, all about the Oaks. It's that time of day where Myra and I give you our picks for the big race.
Who you got?
I'll go first.
Okay.
All right, we're starting. Greg said only have time to go for who's to win.
Okay.
So I'm going Explora. I do not care if she is breaking from the dreaded one hole, the inside rail. I am not going against Bob Baffert. He has won 3 times in the Oaks, going for victory number 4. The jockey aboard Explora, Flavian Pratt, won the Derby back in 2019. Will also be riding Emerging Market in the Derby tomorrow. And Bob's got 2 horses on Derby Day too, so I know they would love that team of victory on Oaks Day to carry that momentum into Saturday. We're talking about a horse, the winner of the Oak Leaf Stakes, an elite combo with trainer and jockey. So that's my pick, Explorer. And you know what? I know we don't have time for the rest, but the only thing I want to say is I love Search Party as a long shot, because when I was reading up on this horse, there was one sentence that stuck with me: races with heart.
Ooh.
How do you not at least put a little long shot bet on a horse that races with heart?
All right, you ready for me?
Let's do it.
All right, I'm going for Prom Queen. I'm a Brad Cox fan, and he won last year's Oaks with good cheer with Luis Saez. So I'm hoping for another Oaks win for Brad Cox. He's going to be with Javier Castellano this year. So big Brad Cox fan. I'm going with him for Oaks and for Derby tomorrow with Commandment. So that is who I'm rooting for. I would love to see a local guy win again.
And you want another twofer then on Oaks and Derby like we had in 2024, where the trainer won, swept the weekend.
Yes, so we shall see. So my daughter is friends with his son, so that's why I'm picking him too for that reason as well, because she would give me a hard time if I didn't.
All right. Camille Gear is talking about Oaks favorites as we speak on the backside. Hey there, Camille.
Yeah, guys. Hey, I'm back here at Chad Brown's bar with always a runner. He is the Oaks, she is the Oaks favorite this year, excuse me. And the thing about her, you know, she's undefeated. She comes into this race a perfect 2-2. And of course, we talked to Chad Brown last week, and he said he knew that this was going to be his Oaks horse. He was very confident in her. Of course, she is a little bit inexperienced, one of the more lightly raced horses when it comes to the Oaks, but he doesn't think that's going to be a problem. But we've been hanging out with her for the last 10-15 minutes. She's just been a little curious, been looking at me like probably what the heck is on your head, but you know, we'll see her run in just a couple hours. So guys, I'll send things back to you.
All right, Camille, thank you so much, giving us a look there at the backside. I love that spot here at the track.
Always a runner in Zany, 2 that have already won at this distance, 1 1/8. So I think a lot of people putting bets down on those 2 for that very reason.
Yep. All right. So it is, let's see, 4:53.
Check the Apple Watch.
Check the watch. 4:23. 5:23 is the Survivor's Parade, so we're going to have coverage of that coming up here soon.
In between races number 9 and number 10, always a outstanding moment here at the track as we show you more live pictures from all around Churchill Downs on this Oaks Day, Friday here in Louisville, Kentucky. Stay with us. More on the other side of the break.
For over 40 years, Kentuckiana has trusted BJ Heating and Cooling. Before you buy, get our free second opinion over the phone. No extra appointments. Don't pay more for the same thing. We can save you thousands on a new Bryant system.
Call the experts you can trust at BJ Heating and Cooling.
At First Savings Bank, our mission has always been simple: bring a higher quality of life to our communities. And that commitment has always been powered by great people.
As First Savings joins First Merchants, we're honored to carry that legacy forward.
And together, we bring the same familiar faces and trusted team.
Keeping relationships you trust in place with more capabilities and tools for how people bank today. First Savings will soon become First Merchants, helping you prosper.
Looking to fit your crew, haul your cargo, or road trip to your next adventure? There's a Honda for that. Want big savings on the full Honda lineup, gas, hybrids, and EVs? There's a Honda for that. Looking for the most Car and Driver 10 Best Awards with 98 trophies? Want the quality, reliability, and safety you know and love? There's a Honda for that. Want award-winning cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs on sale? There's a Honda for that. Search your local Honda dealer today.
Good morning, Kentucky. It's 7:45 on WKY.
And be aware, I-64 eastbound is crawling after a fender bender near the...
You were unstoppable. That's the 5th green light you've hit in a row. That's 5 for 5. It's almost like the road is rooting for you. Woohoo! Now imagine playing that luck forward with a Kentucky Lottery game like scratch-offs.
They're on backup. Let's make it right.
Hold! It's feeling pressure.
Hold it up. Great work, boys. We'll see you on the next one. Chardine Mechanical. Family owned, always on call.
Kentuckiana, thank you for allowing Watson's to help decorate both the inside and the outside of your homes for over 30 years. We hope everyone has a great time enjoying the horses this week, whether you're at home or at the track, celebrating with friends, family, and neighbors. Remember, this is Kentuckiana's week to shine, whether it's inside or outside your home. When you're ready for some more fun, we hope to see you again at either one of our 2 area Watson's locations.
We have all the fun.
And welcome back to Waves coverage of the Kentucky Oaks. You can see everybody dressed up, having a great time here at Churchill Downs as we get ready for the Kentucky Oaks. It's going to be coming up here in just a couple of hours.
Our live pictures here showing sunshine on the crowds here. That's the way we love to see it. See here on the track, the gate being loaded up, some of the horses getting ready for the next race here today. We've shown you all kinds of iconic shots here of Churchill Downs. Here is the paddock terrace heading over into the paddock. One area we haven't visited in a while is the Turf Club. It's on the 3rd floor. It overlooks the finish line, and man, oh man, is that area nice. We're talking people, celebrities, Martha Stewart, Tom Brady, some of their favorite hangouts on Derby Day and Oaks Day is up there in the Turf Club.
And all of those celebrities are going to be going to those parties tonight as well.
A little later than usual.
Little later, but that is the thing that they're going to be doing. But let's go to Natalia Martinez, who is also in the Turf Club right now.
Natalia Martinez taking you on a tour of the most exclusive places inside of Churchill Downs on this wonderful Oaks Day. And right now we are inside the Turf Club, where I just met Tiffany Nesbitt, who, check out her beautiful outfit. She is from Lexington. She always comes to the Derby, but this is your first Oaks. So what do you think?
I love it. I really wanted to do something different. I always do the big hat, but this year I really wanted to do like a really big fascinator, so I'm excited.
Okay, so it is a little bit chilly outside. How lucky are you that you are inside nice and warm?
Yeah, very lucky. Although I am sitting at the table right next to the door, so people are coming in and out, so I put myself in the corner. How puts baby in the corner?
No one puts baby in the corner. Now, Tiffany is from Lexington, and she sings. So I'm going to put you on the spot here. There's one song that is most famous that is going to be sung this weekend.
Oh, the sun shines bright on my old Kentucky home,
making us Kentucky proud.
I was not ready for that.
We're always ready. Back to you.
All right, thanks so much, Natalia. New this year up there in the Turf Club for 2026. They've got chef-curated menus, so the food's going to be fantastic.
The food is great, although I was reading, like, the chicken tenders here are supposed to be outstanding.
Oh, that's the thing?
Yeah. Chicken tenders. I don't think you can ever go wrong with chicken tenders.
For all of our guests joining us from all over the world, you know that we know how to do fried chicken in Kentucky, so of course the tenders are going to be good, too.
Yeah.
We are getting ready now for race number 9. It will be the 23rd running of a Grade 2 race worth $750,000. It is presented by the U.S. Army, so we've seen a lot of military personnel walking around our area here leading up to race number 9. So a presentation from the Army also includes a bit of money for charity. So we'll get ready. Race number 9 coming your way in just a couple of minutes. Stay with us here on Wave. Our live coverage rolls on.
A Bound Credit Union is for living. We're for Friday nights and Saturday mornings. We're for first drives and weekend trips. We have unique options based on your needs. Visit aboundcu.com to learn more. Federally insured by NCUA, Equal Opportunity Lender, Equal Housing Lender.
This is the 2026 Nissan Rogue. Powered by Ward's 10 best engines, you can feel as comfortable out here as you do in here. Go Rogue in the 2026 Nissan Rogue, the most powerful Rogue ever. Nissan, #1 in new vehicle quality. Now get $3,500 customer cash on Rogue, or well-qualified buyers get 0% APR on select model trims.
CEO Live Talks returns to Wave Saturday, February 28th. Join us for life-changing conversations about public health solutions in Louisville. CEO Live Talks with Dr. Swanee Jett, Saturdays at noon, starting February 28th on Wave.
Make Mother's Day special with Bud's Pfeiffer Jewelers. Right now, celebrate your love for Mom with a brilliant 1-carat heart-shaped loose diamond for only $4.99. Only at Bud's Pfeiffer Jewelers in downtown Corydon, Indiana.
My energy use is up.
If it's high, use my meter to find out why. Visualize your energy, set notifications, and find harmony between your habits and your bill.
I can track and better understand my energy usage.
Yes. That's Energy Zen.
You saw him too, right?
When your car needs service, trust the team Louisville has counted on for over 40 years. From brakes and tires to AC diagnostics, Barnes Auto Service delivers expert, dependable care.
Book online at barnesautoservice.com.
What do they want to...
Welcome back to Churchill Downs and Wave 3's coverage of Kentucky Oaks Day. We coming up on the 9th race here at Churchill Downs, the 23rd running of the Ali Sheba, the Grade 2 Stakes, the next greatest stakes here at the Kentucky Oaks Day, Mike.
Yeah, the Ali Sheba has featured some familiar names that a lot of us and the fans are going to be familiar with, of course. And the Baeza, everybody knows Baeza. He's making his 4-year-old debut today. And, he ran 3rd in last year's Kentucky Derby. He was a very good 3-year-old. He knocked heads with Journalism and Sovereignty in more than a couple times last year. He's developed into a very good racehorse. And he is certain right now, coasts the second choice at 2-1. As Skippy Longstocking is right now the favorite at 9-5. So we almost have co-favorites.
Yeah, we're looking at the 3-horse Grande. That's a Todd Pletcher horse. He's raced 5 times, won 4 of them. And came in second in the one race that he didn't win. I'm betting him across the board because I think I have a good shot of hitting the board with him, Mike.
Yeah, he could go to the front. He's got a good early foot. That could put him in a prime position to maybe go gate to wire here. This is the toughest field he's ever faced, so we'll see if Todd Pletcher has him ready in the Ali Sheba. 4 is Tapan Street for Brad Cox. This runner has talent. He's been 1st or 2nd in all 5 of his starts. There you see East Avenue. Finished 8th in last year's Kentucky Derby, but he did win the Matt Winn Stakes here last summer.
The 6 horses, New What's New, trained by James DeVito, and this one's being written by Luis Saez. Lifetime. He's raced 9 times, won 3 times, and he's finished in the money in 7 of his 9 races.
There's Skippy Longstocking. 2 for 2 this year. That includes a dazzling win in the Pegasus World Cup. He won a lot of money by winning that race, and he loves today's mile and a 16th distance. I mean, he's tried this distance 6 times and won 5 times. It's a challenging race, but I really think it comes down to Baeza and Skippy Longstocking, Kendrick, and it's kind of tough to separate these two, and the fans have found the same problem. I'm giving a slight nod to Baeza because there's a few front runners in this race. Baeza comes from off the pace. I think Junior Alvarado could kind of just sit, be patient, and this race could, the running styles could set this up for Baeza. Bill Mott has had a really good work pattern for this 4-year-old, and hopefully that sets up Baeza for a good start to his 2026 campaign beginning today in the Alysheba.
And Skippy Longstocking, he has run a lot, 37 career races. I mean, he's gotten more races than almost all the horses in the field combined.
He's a veteran. He's a hard-knocking veteran, and he is, as you see on the board, he's a slight 9-5 favorite, and he deserves that favoritism based on his past performances, no question.
Of course, the 8 horse is Corporate Power. That one's trained by Steve Asmussen, written by Jose Ortiz. He's raced 9 times, won 3 times, and finished second 3 times in his career.
Look at Baeza.
Yeah, Baeza was a lot of people's favorite coming into that Derby. I remember that.
Yeah, he kind of barely got in. There was a scratch that he was sitting on 21st for so long, for like 2 weeks. And he was able to get in, and he was able to prove that he was a valuable addition to last year's Run for the Roses, finishing behind Journalism and the winner, of course, Sovereignty. Sovereignty is here. You probably saw him.
I've seen him a whole lot of times when I've been back here on the backside.
Yeah, you were back here enough, yeah. And he's here training. Bill Mott's got him based right here now, and I'm sure there are bigger and better things for Sovereignty.
He is a huge horse now, Sovereignty.
Yeah.
He is a big horse. Skippy Longstocking, I think he gets a lot of money on him just because he has the best name in the race. It's a name it sticks out in your mind, because when I first looked at it, I was like, I bet that horse so many times, and a lot of it's because of the name more than anything else.
I can hear the bettors now. Oh, it's Skippy. Let's go get Skippy.
I remember that horse.
But Baeza, he's won only 2 of 9 races, but he's banked over $1.6 million. And one thing about Baeza, he's always run fast, no matter who he's faced. He won the Pennsylvania Derby last year, and today he doesn't have to go up against the likes of Sovereignty or Journalism. And I would think Bill Mott has him primed and ready for this Alysheba Stakes.
I think Baeza and Skippy Longstocking have by far seen the best of the best in competition, especially compared to the rest of this field.
Yeah, right now on the board, again, Skippy Longstocking, 9-5. Slight favorite over Baeza, who is at 2-1.
And we will back with much. Yeah, we cannot show you this race live. We will be able to show it to you once we get out of that window, but we will be back with more Derby and Kentucky Oaks Day right here on Wave 3 News.
Whatever your fleet of vehicles look like, Big O Tires has you covered. Tires, brakes, alignments, fluids, and more. We work with most national fleet accounts to make service simple for all your vehicles. We'll get you in and out the door fast, only at your local Kentuckiana Big O Tires.
When your loved one needs more than one kind of care, you shouldn't need more than one team. Freedom Senior Services brings together in-home care and adult day health under one roof. One care plan. One team that knows your family by name. Freedom Senior Services. One team, one plan.
This isn't us saying we make an EV. This is us saying we make an EV worthy of being a Lexus. Because the greatest measure of an automobile is how it makes you feel. The all-electric RZ.
Hey Kentucky, got horses? The Ferris Equine Program delivers exclusive savings for equine businesses and other organizations. Ferris mowers with patented suspension, the best ride on the market, and powered by Vanguard Commercial Power. Get yours at Outdoor Turf Products, your lawnmower superstore.
When you bring the indoors outdoors, there are no rules.
Your dream project starts with us, family owned for 50 years.
At Bob Hook Chevrolet, we give you more value with the new Chevy than any other dealer in Kentuckiana. Like our lifetime powertrain warranty, our love it or leave it 3-day guarantee, and your first 2 oil changes for free. Come see us or go to bobhook.com today.
At Big O, that now is no problem at all.
Step into spring savings with $50 to $100 instant savings on 4 select in-stock tires. And use your Big O credit card to get $50 in rebate savings.
Big O Tires, the team you trust.
Call the experts you can trust at BJ Heating and Cooling.
Wave, your Kentucky Derby official station. Wave's coverage of the Kentucky Derby is sponsored by Hardin County Honda. Today's headlines, important breaking news, and weather alerts when you need them.
Get the Wave Now app and stream anytime.
Wave, your Kentucky Derby official station. Wave's coverage of the Kentucky Derby is sponsored by Summer Classics and Gabby.
By enrolling in our new energy efficiency programs, David saved up for an authentic Australian boomerang. Next up, lessons in catching it. Sign up now to earn money and save for whatever you're into.
Looking to fit your crew, haul your cargo, or road trip to your next adventure? There's a Honda for that. Want big savings on the full Honda lineup, gas, hybrids, and EVs? There's a Honda for that. Looking for the most Car and Driver 10 Best Awards with 98 trophies? Want the quality, reliability, and safety you know and love? There's a Honda for that. Want award-winning cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs on sale? There's a Honda for that. Search your local Honda dealer today.
As they head to the backstretch, it's a tight pack.
He's going to pull ahead. The Twin Spires expert picks were all optimistic.
You've got the best speed rating in the field. Don't fail me now.
Man, I love this horse's name.
And from far behind, here comes Frank. It's neck and neck. Frank is winning. Frank wins.
No matter how you pick your horse, bet with Twin Spires, the official betting partner of the Kentucky Derby. Get your bet back if your horse finishes second or third in eligible races.
When your car needs service, trust the team Louisville has counted on for over 40 years. From brakes and tires to AC diagnostics, Barnes Auto Service delivers expert, dependable care.
Book online at barnesautoservice.com.
In Kentucky, we know that performance out of the gate matters. When life changes in an instant, you want representation that rises to the occasion and finishes strong. Thomas Law Offices, fighting for Kentucky, fighting for you.
When picking a horse, there's no such thing as a sure thing. But when picking a truck like Ford F-Series, there is. Because you don't become the best-selling truck 49 years straight by being a long shot.
They're off in the Kentucky Derby.
Ford F-Series, the only sure thing on race day. Or any other day. Sorry, fella.
By participating in our new energy efficiency programs, Sheila was able to buy the bagpipes she always wanted. Her neighbors even offered to pay for lessons. Sign up now to earn money and save for whatever you're into.
French friction starts to give way inside. On time girl, fan 4 wide into the stretch. She's coming with a bid now. Love Your Neighbor and Solemn Vow in Paradise, 1 furlong to go. On time girl, up for the lead at the 8th pole. Here comes Love Your Neighbor through toward the inside to challenge. And Paradise is late on the scene too. 50 yards to go. On time girl
Love Your Neighbor on Time Girl did it by a length and a half in the end. Love Your Neighbor was second, Paradise was third, and Riverwind checked in fourth.
The roar of the crowd as race number 8 finishes there. The stretch call, On Time Girl winning it, trained by Brad Cox. Race number 9 finishing up behind us in real time, but of course that will be on a delay because of rights regulations with NBC. I will tell you a lot of late money was going in on Grande in that race because of the owner, Mike Rapoli, who is expected to perhaps have a huge weekend here at Churchill Downs, has one of the favorites in the Oaks in Zany, also the favorite as of now in the Derby, Renegade, and of course Mike Rapoli, a fan of Louisville, Kentucky. He is also the owner of the Louisville Kings, our brand new football team of the UFL. They've won a couple of games as of late, and so we locals like to cheer them on. So we'll see if Rapoli can get some winning success out on the gridiron, and then here in the 2 big races, Oaks and Derby.
It's either going to be a really good weekend for him or a really bad one.
or he goes back to being the biggest Kings fan on earth.
Exactly. But he's a name that so many people have gotten familiar with, because remember last year, everybody was talking about Race for the Crown, the Netflix show that was so popular that came out around Derby time, and he was featured in it quite a bit. So he was a face and name that a lot of folks got familiar with.
All right, we'll see how he fares. We'll bring you the stretch run from race number 9 here in just a bit. For now, we want to go back outside the track. Wave News reporter Logan Perone has been roaming around, finding all the good eats, the good drinks. This time, it's all about the lamb chops.
So, Mike, we're back. You got this fired up just for us. Talk a little bit about what you got going on, because we talked about it earlier, but now we actually have it here.
Man, I'm going to let y'all know, man, it's all in the marinade, man, in the seasonings. Now, I'm going to patent that, seasonings. You marinate them 24, 48 hours, and then you put them on the grill, open fire. I'm doing these personals for my guys, man. I appreciate them. They're smoking. They don't know how they want them, but I'm gonna give them the Mike Larry way, man, with the seasonings, and that's about it. It got to have some soul in the cooking. That's all. Just a little soul.
And now, Mike, I want you to tell me a little bit, and I'm just going to come back in here because why not? You're fired up over here. What is it about Taylor Boulevard? I know we were out here earlier, but there's you. Just take a look up and down. There are people all over. This used to be Central Labs. Yeah. Kind of claim to fame. Yeah. How has Taylor Boulevard become this new Central Lab?
They closed down cruising, so all this used to happen around Broadway. I mean, it got a little wild back in the day, but it should open back up, but it's all about the culture. I'm from South Louisville. I'm also from the west end of Louisville. It's a whole Louisville thing. The outskirts of Louisville, everywhere that you go, you get the feel. You get the flags up, you get the horses up. If you ride around Louisville, you see statues of horses, things of that nature. So a bit about Taylor Boulevard is it's easy going, it's smooth, you can go up and down, and who doesn't want some grease on their stomach after drinking too many jubilees, or what they call mint juleps?
Mint juleps.
Mint juleps, y'all. My bad.
Y'all know I am a good fan of a mint julep, so this is the place that I need to be. All right, Mike, I'll be back out here at least one more time, and I'm going to try to get out here.
But I'm going to get them their personals, though. Y'all got your personals coming now.
Those lamb chops? That's going to be gone in the next hour. We'll send it back to you guys.
All right, y'all.
That looks pretty good.
Logan, the most fed and...
Yeah, he found his way to the food. I love that guy, too. Seasonums. He said the food has got to have some soul to it. I agree.
I'll tell you, that's why I know people wait to come to the track sometimes until later on in the day. But if you come out early and give yourself time to take in everything, especially if you've never been before, the sights and sounds outside the track are a community in and of themselves. There's all kinds of characters out there. They're selling things, food and drinks, parking spots, all kinds, sandals, things like that.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, we know the world-famous Wagner's is right next door. A lot of people like to go there to eat before they come to the track. So it's all part of the experience.
The love of Derby and Oaks goes well beyond Churchill Downs. It goes throughout our community. So we are going to take a quick break, and more on the Survivors break coming up here at 5:23. We'll be right back.
This is Arby's Crispy Chicken Sandwich, now available in the $7.99 meat and 3 box. Our chef describes it as prime cut, 100% all white meat chicken. But we just say it's really good.
Arby's
beats.
Toyota Tacoma has been the #1 selling truck in its class for the past 21 years. You want to know how they stay #1?
You give Tacoma a more advanced powertrain. This hybrid iForce Max delivers 326 horsepower.
Tacoma's off-road capabilities are better than ever. And you've got an available 14-inch touchscreen.
And Tacoma has the best resale in its class.
Get 4.99 APR financing on a 26 Tacoma or a $299 a month lease.
America drives Toyota.
Let's go places.
Hi, everybody. This is Cindy Sullivan. We are at the Kroger in Middletown, where the Kroger Floral Design Team is putting together the garland of roses for tomorrow's Kentucky Derby winner. It is such a beautiful piece of work. It is absolutely art. And there's so many fun things to do. So you can get free samples, you can do kids' activities, there's music, there's all kinds of fun stuff. Local vendors. So we want you to come and see us here at the Kroger store in Middletown. And happy Derby.
When the federal government shut down, food pantries in Louisville were running out, and hundreds of seniors could have gone hungry. I wasn't going to let that happen. While politicians in Washington argued, we acted, and 900 seniors never missed a meal.
Greg Greenberg stepped up when we had a great crisis in our community. When we needed a mayor, he took action. He is the one who got the job done.
Craig Greenberg is a good man, and he's been a great mayor.
Craig Greenberg for mayor.
We all know moms work hard, and Menards makes it easy to shop for perfect Mother's Day gifts that will show her how much you care. We've got great gifts for mom. Spend more time outdoors with our impressive selection of patio furniture, whether relaxing in style or adding color and beauty to a backyard space. Trust Menards to help you make this Mother's Day just as special as she is. Pick up these great gifts on sale now.
Save big money at Menards.
At Bob Hook Chevrolet, we give you more value with the new Chevy than any other dealer in Kentuckiana. Like our lifetime powertrain warranty, our love it or leave it 3-day guarantee, and your first 2 oil changes for free. Come see us or go to bobhook.com today.
Back out here live at Churchill Downs on this Oaks Day. Lilies for the Phillies. It is a pink out tradition in honor of the Stargazer Lily, but much more importantly, it is in honor of breast cancer survivors. For going on 2 decades now, we've been able to honor them on this Oaks Day with the Survivors Parade, something that touches the lives of so many across our country.
Yeah, I think everybody knows somebody who has been either touched or impacted by breast or ovarian cancer. And today it really is about the women who are fighting, who have fought, who continue to fight, and really honor them and let them share their stories and to help them feel like they're not alone. To do this for 18 years, I mean, that says something about our community, really.
We have introduced you to several people before this day that we've had the pleasure to meet. You talked to somebody earlier. Meredith Lee met somebody out in the crowd. We want to go now to Wave News anchor Dawn G., who has been such a big part of the Survivors Parade since its inception. And every year that we do this, if we ever have to do a year without Dawn, it just doesn't feel the same. And so we are so happy she is back with us this year, back with the Survivors, back where she belongs. Hey there, Dawn.
Brian and Myra, don't start me crying already. First, let me point out to you our military. You will see the different uniforms because the breast cancer survivors this year were able to pick what branch of military they wanted with them. So guess what? You have every single branch of the military here, and everybody is cheering for them, which is appropriate as we celebrate 250 years of this great nation. They protect us, and today they will stand by our breast cancer survivors and ovarian cancer survivors. Now they're ready, and they're here to take off. You all, there are as many stories as there are women. And let me say this, men can get cancer as well. I had a friend, Hugh, I lost him to cancer. He ignored it because he thought, oh, wait a minute, this lump in my breast is nothing. It means nothing because I'm a man. He lost his life to it. Fellas, pay attention. Now, this first sign is Horses and Hope. And you have, look, all of them are going to be, hold your signs up. They're holding up signs. This one says 8 months. This one has a message on it. This one has a message on it. 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months, 7 months, 8 months, 9 months, 10 months, 11 months, 12 months, 13 months, 14 months, 15 months, 16 months, 17 months, 18 months, 19 months, 20 months, 21 months, 22 months, 23 months, 24 months, 25 months, 26 months, 27 months, 28 months, 29 months, 30 months, 31 months, 32 months, 33 months, 34 months, 35 months, 36 months, 37 months, 38 months, 39 months, 40 months, 41 months, 42 months, 43 months, 44 months, 45 months, 46 months, 47 months, 48 months, 49 months, 50 months, 51 months, 52 months week to go forward?
My last HP treatment.
What does that feel like to you?
Overwhelming and exciting and very hopeful.
To someone who's watching you today and maybe at the beginning of their treatment, I met a lady today who will just start on Monday. She was overwhelmed, and I said, do you think you'll do the cancer walk? And she said, I can't talk about it. That's where she was.
She'll do it. I believe she'll do it.
All right, so we have all of these folks here. What message do you want to give to the folks watching today?
I just want to say, keep your faith. My faith got me through so many trials, and I'm grateful by the grace of God to still be here with stage 4 breast cancer, with my husband beside me, and all of my sisters behind me.
Where's hubby? Where's hubby?
Right here.
Is that hubby? Oh, whoa, hubby, look at you in your fancy hat. Now, you know that having someone beside you means more than anything. She may have the cancer, but it has, I know, had to have affected you in some way. Can you talk to us about that? And I see you. Take care. We're standing here with you two, so it's okay.
Well, it's just, you're there for each other and everything, and the Lord sees us through it. We just take one day at a time.
Okay, and I want to tell all of the caretakers out there that you can't pour from an empty cup, right?
That's right.
You know what that means?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, when you're taking care of somebody else, you have to take care of yourself. These are unbelievable folks. Now, before we get started, because these folks are going to be moving, behind us is the Norton Cancer Institute. This is the second banner that you see. That's where my oncologists are. I love them dearly. Dr. Agrawal, love you. I don't know if you love Dr.
I love Dr. Agrawal. She's my doctor.
Oh, she's my doctor.
Yes.
And you've been fighting for how long?
I am now cancer-free at this time. I'm going to celebrate my 18th year on July 28th. So I just praising God for that. I had it in 4 locations. I was stage 4. So to be here and be able to do this walk with my other survivor sisters, it's an awesome feeling. Because I have a daughter who is a survivor also.
So I see you everywhere, though. You talk the right. Am I not right? You talk the talk. You walk the walk. You get out there and you make sure that we know as women and men to take care.
Correct. Yes, it's a part of my job now. I thought Metro government was a part of my job, but after battling this, it's a part of the job to be able to help the next individual. That's what I want to do.
All right, now everybody is carrying lilies, of course. It is Oaks. And what message would you all like to give?
You will get through it. It takes a village to support you, but you have to have your faith, and you need to let others help you, and your time will come when then you can turn around and help them.
Well, I know that when you hear the words, you have cancer, I know for most folks, it's like for a second I don't know, time kind of loses you for a second, right? For that person that's just starting that journey or anything else that you want to say, because I see your eyes and take your time. It's all right. You take your time.
My journey is, unfortunately, mine came back, and so I'm starting my journey over again. But it was a year ago, almost to the day, that I was diagnosed with metastatic breast cancer. But I'm just here. There's so much hope. And I just am so grateful that all these people that, that love and support you and our organizations, that you never feel alone in your journey. And we've got medicine now that it is so hopeful to live a longer life when you've had that diagnosis. So I'm celebrating today.
All right, and I see the tears falling, but those tears can mean so much because you never know what somebody else is going through, right? And all of these people...
Everybody behind me.
Right?
That's what's so powerful about today, is that everybody has been through this journey, and everybody is surviving. So we have lots to celebrate. Today's pretty special.
Yes. Today is pretty special. And if you look at the crowd, the sunshine, look, the sun is shining now. They may not know the women that are going to start walking, and we're waiting for them to say that we can go. They may not know the women that are going to walk, but they are celebrating and cheering for every last one of them. This is not about the disease. We are not walking for cancer. We are walking for people that we love. We are walking for a cure. We are walking because there is hope, right?
Indeed, there is. Yes, there is.
Well, we are waiting for them to give the sign to say that we can walk. Here we go. Oh, they're letting us walk. Let's go. Let's start it. 150 cancer survivors and ovarian cancer survivors. The color for ovarian cancer is teal, and you might see a little bit of that. So I want to get in here and talk to some of the survivors. This one says 9 years. Hello, beauty. We're going to keep walking while we go. How are you?
I'm great, thank you.
Tell me about your story.
So I'm a 9-year survivor, and I was thinking about, if you put the mic in front of me, what I was going to say. And I just want to say that your mental attitude is as important as your treatment, your medical treatment. So keeping a positive attitude, and then also as a 9-year survivor, paying it forward is very important to me. I had a great support system of survivors when I was first diagnosed, and I try to do the same.
All right, and for anybody that has had someone that has had cancer, right now, I want you to whisper that name. I've got too many people, so I can't say all the names out loud right now, but I can say them in my heart. Say that name of the person that you love or that you know who has been fighting cancer. Now, some of them are going to have to take their time, but they're all going to make their way. Look at how beautiful they are. 9 years here. There's one there. Come on through. Make your way through. And they look so absolutely beautiful. We've got a 2-year survivor here. Keep on walking and come on through. What's your name?
Catherine Miller.
Hello, Catherine. Where are you from?
LaGrange, Kentucky.
Tell me about your story.
I started at 16 years old with lumps found, been fighting it ever since, and then 2 years ago was diagnosed with cancer finally, and came through and fought through and won.
Right. Who's your support system?
This is my wonderful husband of 26 years, Gary Miller.
Gary, how are you?
Doing good, thank you.
Right. How's the battle been for you so far? She's not fighting alone.
No, ma'am. It's been rough. Family and friends got us through it.
Family and friends got her through it. Everybody, come on, come on. Who do we have here? It says, yay, 1.5 years. Come on, keep going. Woohoo. You all are celebrating, I see.
Yes, we are. We're thrilled to be here.
Who do you have with you?
This is my daughter, Remy.
Okay, now you've been through this battle, so what do you tell her?
Oh, stay on top of it, get your mammograms, and stay positive no matter what it is, that you're dealing with in life. So, yeah, that's it. And you too. Yeah, you're doing great.
Yes, ma'am. Look at all these wonderful faces. And our military, again, you all give them a round of applause. And look at them all the way down. You can see them. All of these stories, 9 months, 12 years. 12 years. I see you. Look at everybody here. Hello, 1 year.
Almost to the day.
Oh, my goodness.
Yes.
So how did you find it?
Preventative health care. I'm the poster child for preventative health care. I found it on my mammogram.
Now, a lot of women say, I don't want to take the mammogram. It hurts. It's uncomfortable.
Take it. No chemo, no radiation. I had surgery, and now I get to go live life.
Your support team is scooting over there. Who is that?
This is my other half, Charlie Fiss.
All right, Charlie, quit scooting there. Did it scare you when you heard the news?
It did, but she is one tough lady, so we were concerned, but with her mental, I knew she would make it through it just fine.
I appreciate you talking to me. Look at everybody here. There are so many stories, so many different people that are making their way. Now, I saw this person here, and I have got to find out. You'll have to tell me the story. Hold your sign up. I want to see the sign. Misty Dunn. All right, Misty? Yes. Okay, Missy, tell me about your story. And who is this brilliant little person in the pink?
This is Dallas. This is my son, Dallas, and he is here representing, hanging out with me today. Turn around and show her your back of your jacket.
Let me see the back. It says, come on through, you all. It says, Mom, do you know why you're here and why you're wearing that pink jacket?
Because to celebrate my parents that beat cancer.
So, what was that like? You have a little one. You're fighting cancer. Tell me your story.
I was diagnosed 2 years ago, and I was stage 2, and I am celebrating 1 year this month. I have been 1 year cancer-free.
That makes a big difference.
It does, it does.
How scary.
Very, very, very.
Well, turn around one more time for me, Dunn. Let's see that. For all the way around, for all the mamas, all the grandmamas, all the people we love. That's why we're walking today. You did a good job. You did a good job. Come on, everybody walking. Everybody's taking pictures, and everybody's walking. You all look gorgeous. Come on through. 1 year survivor here. I don't want to hold the whole parade up, but oh, don't let me stop you. What'd you say here? I fought for 5 years for my grandkids.
I sure did.
Tell me about your grandbabies.
Legend and Emery, 7 and 6. They're my world, and they got me through my treatments.
Did you tell them about you?
I did. They know I'm walking today, so I'm hoping they're watching me.
You know, how do you handle that? Because everybody is affected when you get cancer. How do you handle it with grandbabies?
Well, they were too young, I think, to know what was going on at the time. I'll never forget when I lost my hair, my 1-year-old grandson didn't even flinch. He wasn't scared of me or anything. He just put his arms around me like he always does. So that was really important to me.
Sometimes that gives you the power, huh?
He totally gave me the power, and his little sister did too.
Your sister?
It sure does.
Does it make a difference all these people are standing here? Yeah. And, well, there goes my hat. That's okay. There goes my hat, and there went your hair, and we'll both make it. Does it make a difference to you that all these people are standing out here for you?
It does, because I was saying earlier, it's like a club you don't want to be inducted into, but when you are, they're the most caring, supportive people, and everybody is always very gracious.
God bless you, and thank you for sharing.
You,
all right. You all have my nose running. Come on through. Hello, Christy, 3 years.
How are you?
Who are you with?
This is my daughter, Anna.
All right. Tell me about your story.
I was diagnosed 4 years ago, and actually she was an entering freshman in high school, and my son was a senior, and it was a tough year. I did a lot of treatments and made it through, and here we are.
Freshman in high school.
At the time. Yes.
What's that like?
It was really hard. You know, I'm used to my mom being there for everything, and it was just a hard time, but she fought through, and she was my best supporter then, and will always be. Yeah.
Okay, but what does that mean to you? You've seen what Mom's gone through. You know you have to do, right?
Absolutely, yeah. You got to take care of yourself. You got to be prepared for everything and just be as strong as you can, and it always works out.
Makes a difference to be here.
It sure does, yes. I had a lot of supporters. I'm a teacher, so my students were super supportive that year, and all of my the faculty at our school was just there for me, and we made it, just like we always do, right?
There you go. We made it. Now you all, they're getting ready to line up here, and they're going to take a picture. Thank you all so much. Now, they're still coming. We've got 150 of them, okay? And this year, they are all taking every moment that they can and stopping and getting their pictures taken. So we're going to let them finish filing in. Brian and Myra, I'm going to send it back to you. Again, I'm going to say to anybody out there, whether it's ovarian or breast or whatever it is, if there is someone you know or someone you love who is fighting cancer, whisper their name. Whisper their name. We have some folks in WAVE, their family members are fighting. Whisper their name right now and send them up and give them love, because that's what we do. When we support each other, we make a difference. And that's how Churchill Down got started with this, making a difference. They have raised millions and millions of dollars for research that one day will cure cancer. Hear my word. Brian and Myra, I send it back to you proudly from the Cancer Survivors Walk. Look at them. and they are walking.
They are walking indeed, not a dry eye in our production studio, on our set, and hopefully at home as you've been watching as well, the Survivors Parade. Dawn G, always the consummate professional. Big shout out to Marty Pearl and Michael Williams with the camera work there. And you think this, why we spend time on this, right? Millions of dollars raised over the years. We've been doing this walk for 20 years, and yet still, with all of that money and all of that awareness, it's estimated that more than 300,000 new cases of invasive breast cancer are expected in U.S. women this year in 2026. And of those, more than 40,000 are expected to die. That's why this is important. That's why we do it, and that's why we will continue to highlight it until, as Dawn says, there is a cure.
Yes, and Brian, year after year when I've talked to these ladies who have been in the Survivors Parade, you know, they would watch the Survivors Parade on TV all the time. They never thought, okay, one day I could possibly be among those women. So, you know, this is a very special moment for them to be there and for them to be alongside their loved ones, their spouses, their children. I mean, to see the little kids there with their parents, I mean, that just brought so much joy to my heart.
And to the survivors that Dawn talked to and those that we'll never get to meet who said, you know, I thought I was going to be walking in this parade as a survivor and now it's back. We'll fight alongside you as you get through this. You've already won one battle. We know you can do it again.
Absolutely. We are also thinking and praying for those who are going through this battle right now. We know that you're watching and you may feel alone. You are not. Just take a look at the 150 people out there. For those that we have lost, you know, we cherish you and we have honored your memory as well.
It's an honor for us to be here on this day with you, this Survivors Day, this Oaks Day, our coverage, more races, and all the action here from Churchill Downs, the winners both on the turf and there in our hearts, will be joining us for the next 2.5 hours right here on Wave. Stay with us.
Hi, I'm Sue, distracted driver.
I'm attorney Alex White. If you're injured, visit SueDistractedDriver.com.
This is the 2026 Nissan Rogue. Powered by Ward's 10 best engines, you can feel as comfortable out here as you do in here. Go Rogue in the 2026 Nissan Rogue, the most powerful Rogue ever. Nissan. #1 in new vehicle quality. Now get $3,500 customer cash on Rogue, or well-qualified buyers get 0% APR on select model trims.
Room for 6 full-size passions. The Lexus TX 3-row luxury. A car that doesn't elevate everyone's experience. Is a car that stops short of amazing.
Cinco de Mayo hits different at El Nopal. Free queso and $5 El Nopal Blue Agave shots. And to top it off, get free sopapillas. See ya on Cinco for free queso and sopapillas.
Fresh fast food, El Nopal.
Decking and railing that's ready for anything you throw at it, or on it, even John's 40th.
Find Trex at Ethington Building Supply.
Back with you now live at Churchill Downs. The sun is shining on our old Kentucky home and shining on breast cancer and ovarian cancer survivors. Also shining on all the fans here on this Oaks Day, getting ready for the first time ever to run the race in prime time. It is a beautiful day here at Churchill Downs, and we are so thankful that you have been spending it with us.
Dawn did such a great job out there talking to folks in the Survivors Parade. She makes it so personal and so touching that you feel their stories. You feel the courage that they have being here and sharing their stories. Just such a great job that she does out there.
Dawn G is truly a Louisville icon as we get ready to talk a bit about the Derby Day forecast, which I know is something on everyone's minds if you are coming down to the track tomorrow or maybe going to a Derby party somewhere here in the city. Chief Meteorologist Kevin Harnett always has you covered. He is way up there in the first turn with the best view in the house and also the best read on the radar, what we need to know.
Yeah, we've got it for you, and I tell you, another great view of that Survivors Parade from this location here too. You can still hear that song. Dates back to like 2015. This is my fight song, and that's one that they play every year during that Survivors Parade as it winds down. Hey, let's do a little weather for you. We'll get you into Derby Day tomorrow. We've made some minor adjustments. Again, it's going to be cool, so you've got to prepare for that. And there's a minor rain chance, so the theme of it hasn't changed so much, but I'll walk you through the details. 59 right now in Louisville. That's our Oaks Day. Temperatures have been in the low 60s today, but now easing back. We've seen at least a mix of sun and clouds. The peaks of sun, boy, they've helped out a lot today. And for the most part, if you have at least been in the sun, it's not been that bad of a day. So that's been the good part. We will notice partly cloudy skies. Oaks time. This comes in a little later this year, of course, in prime time. It's 8:40. Sun will have set. Temperatures will be in the lower 50s, so a little cooler than usual. That theme will continue. Our temperatures for tomorrow come back into the upper 50s. Rain chances tomorrow. A 30% chance for a narrow window between 2 p.m. and 5 p.m. Outside of that, it's a minor rain chance otherwise. So, again, scattered at best. Going to keep that temperature at 59 degrees for the high. Post time at 6:57. Just to add a little color to this, pointing out tomorrow's forecast high of 59. Well, you have to go all the way back to 1989, Sunday Silence, where it was 51 degrees, and 1997, 69 degrees with Silver Charm winning. In fact, Derby this year at 59, compare it to this past Christmas when we were in the mid-60s. Who'd have thought that Derby would have been colder than Christmas? Well, it's certainly looking that way this year, guys.
No
You
way.
say that, Kevin, but I think I remember. We're going to have to pull clips because I remember it being so warm on Christmas. And I think we had that conversation like, oh, is it going to be like this for Derby?
Yeah, you jinxed us is what you're saying.
Yeah, it's your fault.
I happen to love this weather.
You do?
I do.
Well, it's actually not bad. Like right now, this very second, that sun feels so good. But man, tomorrow that rain, it's going to be like coming down right when we're out here.
Come on out anyways. We'll be here. It's going to be a fun day. We'll be hanging with you the rest of tonight as well as we get ready for the big Oaks race. So we'll be bringing you stories from all around the track as we head throughout the day today. It's been a beautiful day so far, and we thank you for being with us here as we leave you with a live look at the paddock on this Oaks Day 152.
Oaks Day closed captioning is sponsored by Freedom Senior Services.